Welcome to the Age of Dragons 2.
It's still going. It's still going. Here's the thing. I have to make a different transition that doesn't have a sound for that not to play. And we haven't got there yet. So last time I said I'm going to get a normal transition, and it's going to be just for... Or I'm going to figure out how to do the version of transitions where it's only for specific... for specific, like when we go into the game, etc., etc. But it's just, you know, didn't have time. Jason didn't have time. We're all very busy right now. But hi, and welcome to the Age of Dragons 2. I realized I didn't close my window again. That's all right. I was gonna get up and close it, but you know what? You're just gonna be able to watch the sunset behind me. Hello, Caged Wolf. Hello. Hello, Goblin Tuesday. Hi. So this one might be a shorter one today. We'll see. We'll see how caught up I get in the game. I picked up a shift tomorrow morning, so I work extremely early. So I will want to get to bed at a reasonable hour. So let's just jump into a recap real quick, and try and remember what happened. So we're back in the world of Thedas. Brief Dragon Age Origins recap. There was an potentially apocalyptic event known as a blight that started in the kingdom of Ferelden. It got a lot of people killed and hurt, but our heroes of the first game managed to stop it and keep it from being a fully apocalyptic event. However, there were losses, one of which was the small town of Lothering was destroyed. Our heroes for this game, the Hawke, the Hawke family lived in Lothering, and at the beginning of last session, the beginning of the game, managed to escape Lothering as it was being destroyed. This family included our main character, Toni Hawke, her dog, Dr. Kickflip, the most important characters, her mother, Leandra Hawke, her sister, Bethany Hawke, and her brother, Carver Hawke, Bethany and Carver being twins, her twin younger siblings. We also met up with fellow escapees from the destruction of Lothering, Aveline Villain, who seemed to be a knight of some kind, possibly came from Ostagar. Carver, our brother, was at the Battle of Ostagar and made it back to Lothering in time to warn the family and for the rest of the Hawks to get out of Dodge as Lothering fell. Oh, I forgot my water. Uh-oh. You know what? I'll wait until my first hydrate or when I need a drink, and I'll go run and grab it. I was gonna go refill it, and I forgot to do it. Oh well. Where was I? Yes, escaped Lothering. We met Aveline and her husband, Wesley, who was a Templar. In the world of Dragon Age, in the world of Thedas, most kingdoms require you, for you to use magic, you have to have been born with an innate ability. And so people who were born with magic, mages, are forced to live in something called the Circle of Magi, and where they can be taught how to use their abilities, but also have an eye kept on them, and they're kind of controlled. They're not really free to do what they want. They can't really leave the tower without, or the circle. It's not always a tower. Ferelden's is a tower. Can't leave the circle without permission, etc., etc. But our main character, Toni Hawke, and her younger sister Bethany were both mages who were living outside the circle and therefore considered apostate. Templars' jobs is to find apostates and bring them back to the circle. Among other things, they also guard the circle. They have special abilities that can negate magic, and the circle and its Templars are members of the Chantry, of the dominant religion in Thedas. So, Not so great that we ran into a Templar, but he did get very badly injured and had to be killed. We allowed Aveline to be the one to take his life because he was infected with the blight and therefore was in for a slow and painful death otherwise. So she put him out of his misery. Bethany was also killed by an ogre as we tried to escape. And things were looking grim for us until Flemeth showed up. Flemeth was our old buddy in the first game. She was Morgan's mother. Morgan being an apostate witch who was our friend in the first game. Her mother Flemeth is the fabled witch of the wild, supposedly extremely powerful. That in the first game we killed her. She it turns out the way that Flemeth, who is legendary and has lived for centuries, the way she does this is by taking the bodies of her daughters. So when Morgan found this out, she had us go kill Flemeth, who turned into a dragon. It was a hard fight. But we did it, and we went back to Morgan, and we're like, we did it, and Morgan was like, cool, I've probably only delayed her. She's too powerful, has too many contingencies. She probably will be back eventually, but this has at least bought us some time. I don't expect this death to be permanent. And then we didn't resolve that part of it in Origins. So Flemeth showed up before this is still in the timeline before we killed her in Origins. She showed up, she helped the Hawke family and Aveline escape to the coast, where they got on a boat and went to the city of Kirkwall, which is in the Free Marches, and found that they were not the only Ferelden refugees to go there. They were being locked out of the city because there were so many refugees showing up at Kirkwall. Leandra, our mother, tried to get her brother Gamlin, our Uncle Gamlin, to get them a place in town. But it turns out he doesn't have the sway he used to. Leandra came from a rich and influential family that cast her out when she married our father, who was also an apostate mage before he died. So she was hoping to return and get help from her brother. Turns out he wasted all of the family fortune, and we got nothing anymore. So instead, we ended up working for Thenril, a smuggler, for a year, and that was our first time jump. And that's kind of where we jump in today, is we've just had like our first year in Kirkwall has passed by. We're still trying to find our feet as refugees from Ferelden. We have heard the news that the blight is over. That the thing that caused us to flee is done. And yeah, we are hoping to get some money back in order to, I mean, the big thing is we're an apostate, and Kirkwall is the Chantry in Kirkwall and the Circle of Magi in Kirkwall and the Templars in Kirkwall are very, very powerful. They are a big power in the city. So us being an apostate is a very precarious and dangerous position to be in. So we are hoping to get ourselves enough money to kind of get our family standing back so that it is harder for the Templars to move against us if our status as an apostate mage is discovered. To that end, we have tried to get onto an expedition to the Deep Roads, which, I can explain more about the Deep Roads as we get there, but basically a big old dangerous treasure hunt into the Deep Roads. It's underground tunnels and stuff. The leader of the expedition, Bartrand, did not want us to go on it, but good news, his brother, Varric, is more reasonable and kind of talked to us personally and was like, you don't even want to get hired on this expedition. What we want is to become a partner. So if you make 50 gold, 50 sovereigns, you'll be able to buy your way into this expedition and be a partner in it. You'll get shares, you'll get bigger shares of the money. You just need to raise this money. So that's our big goal, is to raise the money we need to buy our way in to be partners to this Deep Road expedition. The second thing we need is, apparently they don't know how to get into the Deep Roads. They had an entrance, it fell through, so we need to figure out how to get into the Deep Roads. Varric heard the rumor that somebody else heard, that blah, blah, blah. We talked to them, we figured it out. There is a former Grey Warden in Kirkwall who would know how to get into the Deep Roads, because the Grey Wardens go in there sometimes. We learned that this Grey Warden's name is Anders, which does happen to be the name of a Grey Warden or an apostate mage that we recruited as a Grey Warden in the first game. So we as Hawke do not know this person, But we, as QuiteReal, the contrary Serena of the first game, we did spend a lot of time with him in Dragon Age Awakening when we became commander of the Grey, and we were the ones who recruited him. So he actually knows our protagonist from the first game. So that's where we left off, was to go and see, if Anders can help us get into the deep roads. There we go. There we go.
Welcome to the Age of Dragons 2.
So yeah, so I did a little bit of questing, a little bit of side quest stuff off stream, so I'm not quite where we left off. I did a little bit of exploring. We also, one of the things that we found is some guy named Sebastian is real upset about his family being murdered and has like put out a he wants somebody to kill the mercenary company that members of the mercenary company that murdered his family. So I started on that. I haven't completed it. The other thing is Aveline, who is now this is Aveline over here. She, in the year since we got to Kirkwall, has joined the city guard. So she was like, yeah, the city guard has some like odd jobs you can do if you want to raise money. One of them being there's going to be an ambush on the Wounded Coast. So I went to the Wounded Coast off stream and took care of that ambush. The only thing you really need to know from that is that they were well armed for bandits, which is a bit odd. But otherwise you didn't miss much. Finally, the last thing, Amel estate seller. So our mother's maiden name was Amel. The Amel family used to be very wealthy before Gamlin ruined it for us. We found out that Gamlin, that he left the will from his and Leandra's father. He left it in the old Amel estate. So Carver and I, this is Carver over here, want to go and take a look at the will. So we're going to break into the old estate. Carver, with his own research, discovered that the Amel estate is currently owned by some slavers. And finally, yeah, this is Varric. This is Bartran's brother, Varric. He's also telling the story. I forgot to mention, this is a frame narrative. The game started with some dark-haired lady, mysterious lady, interrogating Varric about us, about Hawke. And all we know from that is someday we'll be known as the champion. We're not sure why yet. And we don't know why she's going after Varric specifically. That's for us to discover as we play. So yeah. So this cellar is also like right next to where we want to meet Anders. Man, I might want to turn this down a bit. Hold on. Hold on, everyone hold your... Okay. Alright, that's better. Yes, I have put as a pinned comment a link to all the mods I use, because I play on PC and I'm using quite a few mods. My hair is from a mod. The fact that I'm running super fast is from a mod. Anyway, History of Kirkwall, Chapter 1. It's difficult for many to comprehend today, but there was a time when Kirkwall was believed to be the very edge of the world. It was Emirius then, named after its founder, Magister Emirius Craven. And it... what a name, Craven. And it was but one outpost on the very fringe of the Tevinter Imperium. The Tevinter Imperium being one of the only places where the Circle of Magi is actually in power instead of having power over the mages. There the Magister serfs worked the quarries for the jetstone needed for the mighty temples of Minrathous. That's in the Tevinter Imperium. After a slave rebellion nearly burned the temple to the ground in the great city, it was determined that a center for the slave trade would need to be established well away from the more civilized parts of the Imperium, though this account may be exaggerated since the notorious Archon Venerius Isar narrowly escaped assassination at the hands of an elven slave at the time. Because the new slave outpost would become wealthy beyond imagining, competition among prospects reportedly took over 20 years to resolve, resulting in a great bloodshed of the frontier well away from the Archon's eyes. Okay, this goes on for quite a bit longer. This is basically, though it is talking about the history of Kirkwall, which is, yeah, it used to be a place where they kept slaves, and that's why it's got some pretty, like, kind of grim architecture. But the thing that is, like, very foreboding for us as a mage is the Circle of Magi is made out of the old gallows, the old prison. So a little, you know, kind of on the nose for anyone trying to argue that the Circle of Magi isn't actually a prison. This one literally is made on the bones of the prison. Done. You got it, Varric. Oh. Before I go there, I'm going to courtroom.
I'm here. Right behind you.
Yeah. The Amell family. It's truly sad what happened to the Amells, isn't it? I still remember grandmother talking about the balls that Lord Aristide had used to hold at their estate, and the Antivan violin players and dancers from Othsana. No expense was spared, and no one would dare miss it, lest someone think they weren't worthy of an invitation. And then poor Revka had the child. Magical talent running in one of Kirkwall's most prominent families. The Templars had considered Lord Aristide to be Viscount after Threnhold's arrest. Yes, Kirkwall is ruled ostensibly by a Viscount, though the Templars seem to be the real power in Kirkwall these days. But they do have, like, a specific ruler of the city called a Viscount. Can you imagine the scandal had he been chosen? They whisked the child away to the Circle, and the Amell simply had no luck after that. Leandra ran off with a Ferelden mage, and then Damien was accused of smuggling. Poor Lord Faustin almost bankrupted his family trying to get the charges dropped, but I hear Viscount Marlowe simply wanted the Amells out of the picture. And it worked too, didn't it? By the time Lord Faustin got sick, there was only young Gamlin left and a mountain of debt. I spoke to Dulcie just the other day, and apparently Gamlin is now living in some low-town shack. With us, that's our uncle, Gamlin. Sounds like the sort of character you'd cross a street to avoid, and let's not even talk about the estate. Mother says we should remember the Amells because that sort of thing could happen to any of us. You know the old saying, a marcher's fortune rises and falls with the tide. Marchers being referring to the citizens of the Free Marches, of which Kirkwall is one of the city-states. The Free Marches is made up of, like, a series of city-states. It's not like one kingdom. If you ask me, this is just another misfortune that magic brings to honest folk, and Droste help that poor family, whatever lies in store for them. Excerpt from a letter written by Lady Amelie de Montfort.
The Amell crest, I think. Mother described it once. Put that above your door and you better have the ties to back it up. Otherwise you just look old.
Hey. Oh, I forgot to summon my dog. Come here, Dr. Flip. Yeah, good boy. Ow. Oh, look at the spider stuff. Yeah, I have a couple new powers. You seem to be doing fine. I can take a moment to loot instead of fighting. Listen, I do that a lot. I like to save time. Oh, hello. Wow. Wow. Carver really carvered that one, huh?
Victory.
Hey, we're picking up a lot of junk. Oh, more history of Kirkwall. I mean, we won't read the whole thing. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this one is about how the Kirkwall ended up being a free city rather than a part of the Tevinter Imperium. Blech. Apparently one of the blights, because the blights are reoccurring events. They will happen. There will be as many blights as there are old gods of Tevinter. So we've had 5. Latest one was the 5th blight. And I think that means like 2 or 3 more. I don't remember how many old gods there are.
Did that bastard get up to this?
Oh, thanks, Varric.
I knew I should. You can just chat.
Yeah, we're gonna have lots of great battle calls. You're gonna get really used to hearing Varric say things like, "I got blood on my coat." Even though I'm going to try very hard to not have Varric be close enough to the battle to be getting blood on himself. Good God. He's an archer. He's a squishy archer. Keep him back. Keep him far away. History of the Circle. Is a truth universally acknowledged? Are we Pride and Prejudicing this? That nothing is more successful at inspiring a person to mischief as being told not to do something. Unfortunately, the chantry of the Divine Age had some trouble with obvious truths. Although it did not outlaw magic, quite the contrary, as the chantry relied upon magic to kindle the eternal flame which burns in every brazier in every chantry. It relegated mages to lighting candles and lamps and perhaps occasional dusting of rafters. I will give my readers a moment to contemplate how well such a role satisfied the mages of the time. It surprised absolutely no one when the mages of Valroyo, in protest, snuffed the sacred flames of the cathedral and barricaded themselves inside the choir loft. No one, that is, but divine Ambrosia II, who was outraged and attempted to order an exalted march upon her own cathedral. Even her most devout Templars discouraged that idea. For 21 days, the fires remained unlit while negotiations were conducted, legend tells us, by shouting back and forth from the loft. The mages went cheerily into exile in a remote fortress outside of the capital, where they would be kept under the watchful eye of the Templars and a council of their own elder magi. Outside of normal society and outside of the chantry, the mages would form their own closed society, the Circle, separated for the first time in humans' history. From Of Fire, Circles, and Templars, A History of Magic in the Chantry by Sister Patrine, Chantry Scholar. There you go.
Done.
If there's anything to learn about the family, that's where it is.
All right. Don't think I can go this way. Yeah. Okay.
So this is it? Grandfather's will? Let's just take it back to Mother and be done with it.
Sure.
I don't think there's any point in delaying the news.
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
The way just showed up.
Maybe just put something towards food.
You should be paying us, Uncle. We found the will.
Grandfather left everything to Mother and us. I guess he had some sense after all. See for yourself.
I should... maybe...
To my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her, the estate in Hightown and all associated revenues. Check out the part where Gamlin is left only a stipend, to be controlled by you. Gamlin, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is!
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our
Traveling's
burdens.
much harder in
Mine
this world
was
than
looking
ours.
after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
I doubt you let the ashes get cold.
I took care of Father. I stayed. And on his deathbed, all he could talk about was Leandra. Look, Sister, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. And there's nothing I can do to get it back.
I don't expect that, Gamlen. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make her willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
Well, the fact
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house
the
again.
subtitles referring to his
Then I
house
had
as a
better get
house
started.
with quotes around it. I think it is reasonable for him to ask for contributions to food. Maybe not in the light of this revelation, but before that revelation. Hey, do you have anything to say, Carver?
Hello, Lord Carver.
We're still a long way from cowing Templars with our titles, sister.
You could slap on a smile for a few days. For her sake.
She's not interested in what I think. She wants to provide for us, and you're making sure it happens. And when we're done, I don't know, I guess we'll sit around thinking about how great we used to be. Mother didn't even want that life back until we got dumped here. And you only care because we're under Templar scrutiny.
Okay. Well, what did you do then?
Very well, Carver. What's your plan?
I'd look forward. Make something new. Stop paying debts for old men. And if I had to go backward, I'm not looking for ancient names. I'd fix what's important. What went wrong.
We can't just go back.
We wouldn't need to if you'd done it right. Lothering was our home, not this place. We could have stood our ground. You could have stopped that ogre from killing Bethany.
Yeah, I think, I mean, our mother blamed us initially, so I think we're living with that guilt.
You're right.
What?
I'd change all of that if I could. But we don't have that option, and you know it. Well, good talk.
Sister. I feel... I don't know. It's like Mother taking everything out on us. She was just scared. I don't have a place in the life she is trying to bring back. I'm here if you need me. But I must find my own way.
Well, that's fair.
I'm with you, sister. For now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, my staff's still better. These are no good to me. It's ring. Oh my. Okay. Well, I'm going to put some stuff away. I have a whole bunch of stuff. As we get more companions, I'll get rid of some of this stuff, but 5 cold damage. Okay, feels like. Yeah, this can go in junk. Can go in junk. These two are the best ones, so. Wait, which one is the best one though? You? Okay, I'll keep you best for now because we might be getting a mage in a party soon. Alright, I should put the short bow away too. I feel like I could sell all of these short bows, to be honest, because that one's 37 physical damage. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of all those bows. Because not a lot of people use them. I didn't put the dagger away. Age here is low right now, but it gets better with leveling, so. I don't think any of these daggers are that great. Okay. Alright, that leaves me a decent amount of room. I can go sell some stuff. Alright, let's go back to Darktown. Oh, I have a letter. What do I have a letter for? Ah. Oh, the Bone Pit. The Bone Pit. Hawke, I've got a lead for you. A merchant I acquire goods for told me that workers have gone missing from his Bone Pit mining operation. He mentioned that the missing miners were Ferelden, which made me think of you. If you're interested, go hit up Hubert in the Hightown Market. All right. Thanks, Athenril. So Athenril is, we were working for her for a year in order to pay our way. She fronted the bill for us to get into Kirkwall. And so Carver and I worked for her for a year in order to pay her back. It's been long enough now that we don't work for her anymore, but she said she would send work our way if it was something that she wasn't interested in but thought I would be. Alright, let's go back to meet this Anders fellow, this apparent former Grey Warden.
I have made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
Are you the Grey Warden?
Strange occupation for a warden. Aren't you more about taint and death? Not healing and salvation.
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat.
No!
Poor Sir Pouncelot. He hated the deep roads.
So we as in, not a Hawke, but us as in QuiteContraryTV from the last game, we gave him that cat. We got a cat for him. He talked about missing his circle cat, and so when we came across a stray, we were like, hey, do you want to take care of this cat?
You had a cat named Sir Pouncelot in the deep roads.
He was a gift.
From us.
A noble beast.
Those bastards
Almost got
indeed.
ripped in
Hello,
half by a
Saberni.
Genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood, too. The blighted warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
I wonder who in Amaranthine. Good thing we didn't burn it down. Hi.
So you came to Kirkwall just to escape the wardens?
You say that like it's a small thing. Yes. I'm here because there's no warden outpost, no darkspawn, and a whole host of refugees to blend in with. And some reasons of my own.
I've always heard that joining the wardens is for life.
That's only partly true. The hopelessly tainted by the darkspawn and plagued by nightmares about the archdemon parts don't go away. But it turns out if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
I'm part of an expedition into the deep roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted deep roads again. You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested. Although, a favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
Whoa, what's the favor?
Let's be more specific. I don't do anything involving children or animals.
I have a warden map of the depths in this area. But there's a price. I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend. A mage. A prisoner in the wretched gallows. The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
What do the Templars know of your plans?
I don't know. I had been exchanging notes with Carl through a maidservant in the gallows. Then the letters stopped coming.
You want to make your friend an apostate?
That's such a weighted term. Yes, Andraste said magic should serve man, not rule him. But I've yet to find a mage who wants to rule anything. It goes against no will of the Maker for mages to live as free as other men.
Well, we believe mages need their freedom. We've been an apostate for a while, but we did also just meet the guy. Now we'll say,
Forcing
we'll be
mages
honest,
into
he's a mage
servitude
as
is
well.
not the way to prevent the rise of another Imperium.
That's not usually the response I get. Perhaps we will work together better than I expected.
What do the Templars know of your plans?
I don't know. I had been exchanging notes with Carl through a maidservant in the gallows. Then the letters stopped coming.
Okay.
I'm not sure about attacking Templars. I might rather take my chances with the Darkspawn.
If we fight the Templars, it is because they decide that anyone who befriends a mage deserves death without questioning.
Doesn't fighting them prove their point? They don't need more reasons to hunt us.
These are my terms. If you want my aid with your expedition, meet me in the Chantry tonight. I have sent word to Carl to be there. Maker willing, we will all leave free men.
You got it. Hey, and I didn't lose any, I didn't gain any rivalry. I think. Cool. Okay, I think next I want to go to, God, there's a few things. We have a few things to do at night, but we'll do the nighttime stuff later. What's family history? I feel like I thought we did that already. Okay, yeah, the bone pit. Oh, way it should be. Yeah, okay, let's wrap up way it should be. So this was what I did off stream. I just went and stopped an ambush from, or I went and triggered an ambush that we knew was, that we had gotten word was going to happen. And Aveline was happy about it, but she noted that the bandits were weirdly well armed.
There's Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whims. You may have been put up for lieutenant in your first year, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear? Report to your post before I have you and your Ferelden accomplice jailed.
Hey.
Well, what a charming fellow.
I don't have to like him, but he could at least listen. Bandits are dead. That's all that should matter. It's not the first time he's made me wonder like this. Something is very wrong.
This is probably a bad time to discuss my bill with him.
He'll jail you. I don't doubt that. The rest, though. Well, the duty roster will have my next patrol. Sounds like I'll have plenty of time to follow you around. Threaten my friends. Not letting that one go, Captain.
Find it.
Aveline! I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night. Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours?
It was. Single patrol. I'd have been dead for sure. A lone guard isn't much of a patrol. Shouldn't need to be. That route was clear for weeks. First noise out of it was your big fight. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donnick for his patrol tonight. The satchel? Pay and order assignments. Captain has us run deliveries to the outposts during light duty. It's usually just an updated copy of the roster. The satchel for that night was heavy, though. Anyway, thanks again, Aveline. You're a good one.
So the satchel gets heavy the same day we discover an ambush?
You're sure you want to pursue this? This is your superior.
What is my hair doing?
If a guard has been put at risk, a good captain would want to know why. And if he's not a good captain, I want to know why.
Yeah, fella's being set up for sure.
I bet there's a perfectly reasonable lie that explains why your captain arranged this.
I'd be willing to hear it, but not while a guard may be walking into a trap. Brennan said Donnic. A good man. Donnic. I've got his route. A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make sure his quiet patrol stays that way.
We have so many things to do at night. Okay. Great, let's clear our day stuff, though. Okay, what's in Hightown? Oh, the Bone Pit. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be all the way. Is that the bone guy? Oh, Magistrate. Oh, I remember what that is. This will be the Bone Pit guy. Yeah, okay.
Taffy?
You there, Ferelden. I wish to speak with you. I've heard you have dealings with certain elements in the city. You can get things done on the sly, as they say.
That's a fancy way to put it.
I am a magistrate in this city, and as such, I wish to hire you for a small, albeit important, job. A man I sentenced to a life in prison has escaped custody. He's been tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city.
A request that should have been made of the guard.
Why is there such a clamor to catch this man? What has he done?
He's escaped. That's reason enough to catch him.
We're both intelligent people. There's something in the ruins, isn't there?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins. The guards I sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
Do you know what manner of beasts they are?
I don't know what they look like. I've never seen one myself.
Yeah, that
The
tracks.
guards say these things have already torn through a full company of men.
Cool.
It would be easier to seal up the entrance and let the beasts take care of him.
It's a bit
I believe
much.
in justice, Ferelden, not unbridled slaughter. I will not let prisoners be eaten just because I don't want to get my hands dirty.
All right, fine. That sounds very reasonable then.
I'm sure if you send in enough men this time, they'd do fine.
No. The more guards who know, the easier it is for this to get out. Those men gossip like old fishwives.
Hey, you don't know how I gossip.
I'll take the job.
Bring the fugitive in alive, quickly and quietly. Not only will you be well paid, you'll have the gratitude of a city magistrate. Useful for a refugee, wouldn't you agree?
Okay. I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, this is where. It's where the Blooming Roses. Guess what that establishment is. Oh hey, these guys look familiar.
Bodan Feddick, purveyor of goods both common and rare, at your service. And this is my son, Sandal, who is as brilliant an enchanter as you'll ever find. Say hello to the nice human, Sandal.
Hello.
We shall be accompanying your expedition and providing the needed supplies. It's all quite exciting, isn't it?
The thought of adventure does make me giddy.
A kindred soul, surely. But I digress. Do you wish to peruse my wares, or perhaps make use of Sandal's unique talents?
Enchantment?
Just so.
Just so.
I thought all enchanters were mages.
Not at all. The fabled dwarven resistance to magic has allowed enchantment of crafts for countless ages. Granted, most dwarven smiths must work for many, many years to learn the skill, but my boy is a natural, a savant beyond compare.
I like enchantment.
And he enjoys his work. What more could one ask?
What more indeed?
You two don't seem the sort to hire onto this sort of expedition.
My son and I have never played it safe. never captured a tried and true roads. In fact, we have just returned from adventures while accompanying the hero of Ferelden, legendary Grey Warden and vanquisher of the Blight.
Say more. So yes, for those who didn't catch on right away, this is the merchant that we traveled with in the first game. We rescued him near the beginning of the game from a darkspawn attack, and he decided he felt like he was safer on the road with us. So yeah, he was very useful to us. He and his son, he and Sandal.
So you helped to defeat the Blight?
In our small way, perhaps. We did not fight at the Grey Warden's side, of course. The hero of Ferelden is a fine woman. After all her accomplishments, may she find even greater success.
Aw, thanks, Bodan.
But surely my past is hardly of interest to the likes of
No,
you.
talk more about how great the hero of Ferelden is. Alright, let's see if you have anything to buy.
By all means, feel free to peruse my wares whenever you wish.
Alright, cool. Do you have anything? Oh, okay. Here, I'll just sell a bunch of stuff to you. Cool. Alright.
Hear you're having problems with the bone pit. I can help.
Finally someone comes to help me. You look a bit unseasoned, but I hope you'll do. I had to suspend operations. My workers are lost in the mines or have run off. Served me right for hiring Ferelden refugees.
Hey!
I sent others before, but no word. Perhaps they are putting me off. I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
Your first mistake was naming your mine the Bone Pit.
The locals named the mine. Those fools say it's cursed. That is why I hire Fereldens. They may be dull-witted, but they're not superstitious.
Mind what you say about my countrymen.
I was not referring to you, of course. My workers are a particularly desperate sort. They're lucky to work for me. Few in Kirkwall will hire refugees.
Yeah. They sound real lucky.
Surely the miners had good reason to leave.
I am at a loss. No miner has reported in, and no one takes me seriously.
The Bone Pit must be dangerous if people are afraid to venture there.
No, nothing like that. Pay no heed to local superstition. The Bone Pit is mostly harmless.
You said some of your workers are Ferelden.
Of course. Who else would be pathetic enough?
Yes, all of them. An unruly lot, to be sure.
What's the reward?
I will pay handsomely. The exact amount depends on what perils you face.
Alright.
I'll head there soon.
The sooner the better. Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners make in a year. The Bone Pit is just outside the city. Any map will show it.
Alright. Well, I'm not that concerned about his money. And maybe you should pay your miners more. Okay, what was in the gallows? Something over here. Oh.
More mages. You talk. I'm going to ask the guards about their training.
Okay, bye, Carver.
I know your face. I am Tobias. You and that man are both Hawks.
We are.
I remember your father. Malcolm was a good man.
Oh, so I must have gotten a letter from him.
My father must have left quite an impression. The letter I found was ancient.
I needn't tell his own child how special he was. As to the letter, it pained me to send news of the Templar's death.
The Templar?
He allowed your father to leave Kirkwall. Rule is not served by caging the best of us. A wise man.
Yes, I was like, did I do this off stream or did I find this in the mansion we just did? Anyway. Letter was, yeah, just about our father. Our father, Malcolm, was an apostate. He escaped the Circle of Magi, and now it sounds like this Templar helped him.
Not what I would expect from a Templar.
There was a time when the rules of the Order could be interpreted to suit a situation. Unlike these days. I will send the letters I held. It seems fitting that they return to family. Such a friendship. Few like your father remain. Even fewer like the Templar. Rest well at the Maker's side, Sir Morivar Carver.
Carver? I never.
His friend just failed his harrowing. They killed him on the spot.
Ah, shit. Yes, so we had to do the harrowing in the first game because we were a circle mage. Okay, we're gonna save in case I mess up this conversation with Carver.
Here, I got you something.
Why?
We ended on a tense note last time. Take it as you will.
These are by father. Are you sure they aren't meant for you? I bet another mage could get more out of them. For your service that cannot be admitted, I ask that you accept this trinket and know that I shall respect your name. Thank you, Conscience of the Order, Sir Morivar Carver. Carver?
The Templar who allowed Father to leave Kirkwall. Your namesake.
A Templar? Have we met a Templar who isn't a colossal prig?
I can't help it.
Well, there you go then.
I wonder how it compares to yours.
I'm sure someone thought far too long about my name. Point is, this was a swordsman.
It was that a dig at me and my inability to name my
look ahead.
PCs?
It would always mean skill thoughtfully applied. Not exactly master of all blades, but Father actually thought there was worth to a swordsman. Thank you, sister. It's a connection I didn't think was there.
Hey. Hey! Plus 15 friendship. Look at how are we doing? Oh, we're just inching towards being neutral. Oh. At least this time I didn't spend a whole bunch of time thinking about her name. She's Toni Hawke, baby. Named after the legendary Ferelden skateboarder. Okay. Okay, this is my only gang. Let's... God, should I go to... Oh, there's a letter already. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my... I should remember to check this every time. Hawke, I know we didn't part on the best terms. You were right. I was trying to squeeze more work out of you than was justified. You've more than paid your way into the city. It's been tight since you left, though. If you're looking for more work, for real coin in your pocket, come see me in Hightown anytime before sunset. Sweet. Okay, I think if I go... Okay, I should do a proper save here, because I think if I go and turn her down, I can get some stuff... I can get some approval from Carver. And then I just have to go back and accept later when he's not in my party? Anyway, I'm saving properly beforehand because I don't know. And I would like to do this quest. But I don't want to actually, for real, turn it down.
Huh.
Well, I just lost a sovereign. Didn't think you'd stoop to our kind again.
Neither did I.
Indeed.
See, it's...
Or are you not too proud to
Nobody likes that I'm here. Oh god, I don't know how to... If I turn it down outright, can I come back to it? Okay, maybe I should have quick saved before this, because I might save scum a little here. I guess I can ask what the job is.
Pride usually hasn't been my downfall.
Since you stormed off, we don't have anyone who can quite work your magic. If you know what I mean. I sent some men to fence a bit of cargo down at the docks. Haven't seen them since. I'd pay good silver for the safe return of them, or the goods.
Is this anyone I know?
When you left, we had to take on new Ferelden. Volunteers. Lad named Price was leading them. No one of your caliber.
Well, so few are.
Where were they last seen?
They were supposed to meet down by the docks, under cover of darkness. I know you're familiar with the concept.
Want to tell me what you were selling?
We were trying to make a deal with the Carta. Those Orzammar dwarves. They like luxury items. Fine fabrics, a cask of caviar, an aged wine. Anything one can liberate from a Hightown merchant.
Okay, I'm gonna try and turn it down.
I just finished
now.
a year with my life in your hands. I'm not going back so quickly.
Not until I decide I need money.
Suit yourself. The pay is here when you're hungry enough.
Great, that sounds like I can come back to her. Oh, look at that. I absolutely can. Hey, and Aveline like that too. Okay, remind me to not take either of them with me when I come back to say yes. Oh, I can leave through. I can leave through here. Okay, loose ends is there. Gosh, so much to do here. So much to do. But I think we're going to do some stuff over here. Magistrate orders. I do not want Carver. Don't. I think I have some real rivalry risk if I take him with me for that one. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do Sundermount right now. Let's resolve. You'll recall that in exchange for taking us, helping us get safe passage to the coast so that we could take a boat to Kirkwall from Ferelden, Flemeth gave us a locket that she wanted us to take to a Dalish clan that had already fled Ferelden, and had stopped near Kirkwall. Take it to a Keeper Marithari, which, if we had played the Dalish Elf origin, which was the runner-up origin in the poll, we would know Keeper Marithari. She would have been our keeper. This clan is the clan of the first game protagonist if you play as a Dalish Elf. Now, we did not play as a Dalish Elf, we played as an Elven Mage, so this is not our clan, but just a fun little treat. There's lots of references to the fact that you were in this clan if we had played
Old Shemlin,
as a Dalish
your
Elf.
kind are not welcome among the Dalish.
You'll also see that the Dalish elves are now Irish or Welsh, or, you know, they have a few, they're no longer just like American or Canadian. What'd you call me?
What's a Shemlin?
An elven slur for human.
It means you're not one of the people, and you
I
should
feel like
leave
it's only a
now.
slur to half-elves. I feel like it doesn't hurt a human enough to be a slur. But it is mean, because that's what they also call, or they call, city elves that, too. Feels like more of a slur towards city elves.
Who are you people?
We are the last of the Eldhead.
Keep that in mind, Hawke. Elves you see elsewhere, figments of your imagination.
They have given up their identity to live among Shemlin. They're elven no more.
Okay, let's be chill.
I was given an amulet for someone named Marithari.
How do you know that name?
Wait, this is the one the Keeper spoke of.
A Shemlin? I thought she had been
Rude.
elf.
Rude indeed.
Enter the camp. Keeper Marithari has been waiting for you.
Cause trouble, and you'll meet our blades, stranger.
Sure.
Marithari?
I was told to bring you this amulet.
Andarana Tishan, travelers. Indeed, I am Keeper Marathari. Let me look at you. There is a light in your heart, human. Don't let it go out. You will need it. Tell me how this burden fell to you, child.
That elf in the background had a little bit of a struggle.
Your guard said you spoke of me. How did you know I was coming?
I listened. To the wind, to the birds, as the hunters do, to my dreams. I watched the stars. There is great wisdom to be found all around us, if you know how to listen for it. But I was not certain. Nothing is certain.
Are you the leader of these Dalish? Why did the witch tell me to bring this amulet to you?
I am the keeper of this clan. It is my task to guide my people and to ensure the old ways are not forgotten. As for Asha Belenar, I am tied to her, just as you are, by a debt that must be repaid.
Exactly what have I been carrying around? Is it magic?
It is a promise, child. Made by one whose word still has weight. And therefore, it has terrible power. There are few things in this world stronger than a promise kept. Remember that.
Right. You know what? I think we do keep our promises. Yeah.
This amulet's owner rescued my family from the Blight. In return, I agreed to bring it to you.
I honor you for coming to me. But I'm afraid your part in this is not done yet. The amulet must be taken to an altar at the top of the mountain and given a Dalish rite for the departed. Then, return the amulet to me. Do this and your debt will be repaid.
Are you going to teach me this rite for the departed?
I will send my first with you. She will see to it the ritual is done. And when it is complete, I must ask that you take her with you when you go.
So yeah, we also would have met her first. Would have been a friend of ours. If we'd been the Dalish elf in the original game.
Who is your first? First of what?
Your people would call her my apprentice, or heir. Meryl would have taken my place as keeper. But she has chosen a new path. Please, guide her safely from here.
Okay.
If that's what you want.
It isn't what I want, but it is what she wants. You will find Meryl waiting for you on the trail just up the mountain. Dareth Shiral.
All right. Yeah, we'll explore over there.
Oh, I didn't hear. You must be the one the Keeper told me about. Anethera.
I'm so sorry. I didn't ask your name. Unless... It's not rude to ask a human their name, is it? I'm Meryl, which you probably knew already. I'm rambling, sorry.
Why are you leaving the Dalish for Kirkwall?
Your wife!
I have to.
Hi,
Let's leave it
Opteria.
at that for now, alright?
We're pushy.
I get the feeling you're in trouble.
It's not like that. Not exactly. Anyway, the Keeper and I have disagreements, but it will sort itself out.
You married her
in
the
time.
first run through? Great choice, great choice.
Did you hear that strange noise?
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
You seem awfully nervous.
I've never met a human before. Dalish mothers frighten their children with stories about you, you know. Not you, personally, of course. I'm sure they don't have any tales about you. Or not scary ones, at least. Not that you're not notable enough to have a story. I'll just shut up now.
We didn't get a proper introduction.
I am... or was, I suppose. The first to keep a Marathari. I've studied the old ways for as long as I can remember. I know things. The law of the Dalish that can help us get to the summit of Sandermort.
Cool. Nice to meet you.
My name is Hawke. Glad to make your acquaintance, Meryl.
Thank you. I'm afraid I'm not very experienced with your kind. The Keeper said you came from Ferelden. I spent most of my life there. We only came north a few years ago. Have you been in the Free Marches long? Do you like it here?
Yeah, it could be worse.
Oh, I miss the cold. And the dirt. Kirkwall's not brown enough for me. But hey, no Darkspawn.
Ferelden wasn't that brown. The dirt and muck gave it character. We should go. Your task is for Asher Bellinar. It's not wise to make her wait.
What do we have to do with the amulet?
It's a funeral of sorts. I'll perform it when we get to the mountaintop.
I'm blocking her
Getting
head.
there is the tricky part. Our hunters haven't been able to reach the summit. Dark things are about.
I take it you've been expecting me to bring this amulet for some time.
The Keeper brought us here to wait for you. I don't know much more than that. I do know that you have Asher Bellinar's amulet. And we must bring it to the altar on the mountaintop. Nothing more.
Do you know the witch who sent me here?
No, not personally. My people tell stories of her, though. You're very lucky. Most people who meet Asher Bellinar wind up in little pieces, hanging from the trees.
Oh my. Alright, let's go.
Let's get this over with.
Whee! Wah!
Get back!
Come here, sir. Yeah.
What a mess.
I deny you! I did that right there!
Okay, that goes.
Gun him down!
Yeah.
The Keeper didn't mention you were a mage.
All Keepers know a bit of old magic. The stories tell us that all Elven once had the gift. But like so many things, it was lost. It's a Keeper's job to remember, to restore what we can.
Can't demons possess Dalish mages?
It can happen. And when it does, the clan must hunt and kill their own Keeper.
Does the Chantry know about the Dalish mages?
Oh, they know. Keeper Marathari told me that was one of the reasons we never camped too long in one place. They usually won't pursue us if we stay away from the cities and towns and keep moving. But my clan is now in more danger, having lost our Hala.
If you go to Kirkwall, you'll be an apostate in a city full of Templars.
I know. But if I don't go to Kirkwall, I'll be alone. A solitary elf is easy prey for anyone. In the city, I can get lost in the crowd.
Hey.
Please keep turning skeletons into toads for us.
But I never... Right. Not literally. Happy to help. I've done a little fighting before, but it was always alone. I'll try not to hit anyone. On our side, I mean. I'm babbling again. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Wah! I just keep getting jump scared by these zombies. You know, my range on that is not great. I keep thinking it's gonna hit multiple skellies, but it doesn't. mean, it could hit multiple skillies. Oh man, I'm really wasting my area of effects here. Yeah.
Sanctified ass. Why would anyone make the ground vertical?
Varric.
So the Keeper finally found someone to take you from here.
Oh, what's with the dude?
Then finish your task quickly, human. We cannot be rid of this one too soon.
I'm sensing a story here.
How are you?
I have made my choice. And I will save our clan whatever you think.
Sundermount seems very mountainous today, doesn't it? Lots of...
You want to fight?
Hillside.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Let's go. We should hurry.
A landslide blocked the path. There's a cave that should take us to the other side.
God. Oh wait, can I do the thing where...
Where are we going? How should I know? Do I look like the leader of this merry band of misfits?
Thanks, you can talk to each of your companions, but I found out by accident that you can also talk to Hawke as one of the companions, and Hawke is like, I'm not the leader, what are you talking about?
I feel like there's a different law at work in this place. Someone else's rules.
I mean, that makes sense, it's a different society.
Something about this whole creepy ancient magic thing makes me nervous.
By all means, lead on.
I'm sorry. You're not really seeing the Dalish at their best. We're good people that look out for each other. Just not today, apparently.
Is there anything I can do to help?
It's kind of you to ask. I'm fine. Even if my people don't appreciate my efforts, I must see this through. Let's go. Ashabelanar isn't known for her patience.
Alright, okay, 1 second. Just thinking... I feel like I wanna play around with where my camera is, because when we're on this screen, when we're on the game mechanics screen, we're not really blocking anything, but this is the only corner where there isn't anything. But I feel like through the cutscenes I keep being in front of people's faces, you know? I think what I might do is... Okay, everybody get ready for a welcome to the Age of Dragons.
Welcome to the Age of Dragons 2.
And then I'll maybe... Hold on. I'll maybe put me like here. Like I'll just kind of hang out with this stuff. Right in the corner over there. And then let's move the chat box. The chat box will end up going over the what's it called? The map a little bit, but that's okay. Then yeah, and then the alert box is up in that corner. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's try this out for a bit. Let's see what this angle is like for us. And again, yeah, nothing. This doesn't look like anything. Can I hit?
Everyone see that? Down! That was beautiful!
I like everyone's battle cries. They're fun. Pretty. Silverite, cool. That's stuff for us. Ooh, hello. There we go. Finally got more than one. Okay. Oh, you know what? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Great work, everybody. You did it. You killed all those spiders. Delightful. Delightful. Okay, okay, okay. No, I just want some gold. Okay, I think there's something I can grab. Ah!
Making the world a better place, one enemy at a
Okay, demons and stuff. How fun. Fun. No, I only hit one guy there, huh? That's disappointing. Right, fine. Be more tough, if I care. Okay. Alright. Varric, help me out, bud.
I love doing that.
Oh, I'm glad, because I love it when you do it. Over here? Okay.
I can open the way forward. One moment.
Right. That was not normal.
That was blood magic.
Yes, it was blood magic, but I know what I'm doing. The spirit helped us, didn't it?
Sure, demons are very helpful. Right up until they take your mind and turn you into a monster.
Well, yes. But that won't happen. I know how to defend myself. Be careful up ahead. Restless things prowl the heights. In the days of Arlathon, the elders came here to sleep. Uthanara. The endless dream, they called it. But they don't sleep peacefully anymore.
Ominous. Right. Okay. Alright, so the quest is up here. I could keep exploring around there, but I think I'll do that off stream. I don't think there's anything too exciting there right away. I think it's mostly just like random encounters. Ooh, okay. Oh yeah. Bring back Dr. Kickflip. Okay, I think I'm gonna be closer to you guys for a second. I want to see what's up. Oh, looks like you're doing something nasty, and maybe I don't want to be close to you. Oh, where'd you go?
That's enough!
I don't know, he went. Oh, there he is. Hey! Well, I got at least two. Oh, hello.
I think it's safe now. Place the amulet on the and I'll begin the rite.
Cool, let me just loot all these buddies first. Yeah. Yeah.
harin amalana salen. Emma ira au bella serviranan. Isalahamin vinanhim dofilas. In usanera narivas.
Oh, hey, girl.
Ah, and here we are.
Under Anatishan Ashabalana.
One of the people. I see. So young and bright. Do you know who I am, beyond that title?
I know only a little.
Then stand. The people bend their knee too quickly.
What an interesting opinion to have.
So refreshing to see someone who keeps their end of a bargain. I half expected my amulet to end up in a merchant's pocket.
But yes, Asha Belinar. Flemeth, our girl. Listen, we had to kill her. We had to kill her in Origins, but we still love her, you know? She's just out here living her best witch life. Indeed. Now let's joke about it.
No one wanted to buy it. Maybe because it had a witch inside?
Just a piece.
It makes it more valuable, Hawke. I don't know what you're talking
about. But it was all I needed. A bit of security, should the inevitable occur.
Something.
And if I know my Morrigan, it already has.
It already has, Flemeth. You're absolutely right. So Morgan was right that Flemeth had backups and would know how to get out of death. And Flemeth was right that Morgan figured it out and went after her. So at this point in the timeline, we are after the Blight. We're after Awakening as well. So we have killed Flemeth's other form. Hey, who's Morgan?
Is that someone I should know?
She's a girl who thinks she knows what is what better than I or anyone. And why not? I raised her to be as she is. I cannot expect her to be less.
Exactly.
I'm not sure whether she's your daughter or your enemy.
Neither is she.
Love that. Love that.
Why did you need me to bring you here?
Because I had an appointment to keep. And because I did not want to be followed, you smuggled me here quite nicely.
I don't understand. Are you some kind of vision?
Must I be in only one
but she
place?
is, isn't she?
Bodies.
Family, am I right? Things. Wait, that's concerning for you to say, Catherine.
I am but a fragment cast adrift from the whole. A bit of flotsam to cling to in the storm.
A fragment?
You do not need to understand, child. Know only that you may have saved my life, just as I once saved yours. And even trade, I think.
Yeah, so I do enjoy that, like, Morgan calls that, like, she's like, this isn't the end of Flemeth. Flemeth will have a way out of this. Even if it seems like we've killed her, she will find a way to find a new body. And then in the second game, it's us. We're the ones who helped her find a way out.
You have plans, I take it.
Destiny awaits us both, dear girl. We have much to do. Before I go, a word of advice. We stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet into the abyss. Watch for that moment, and when it comes, do not hesitate to leap. It is only when you fall that you learn whether you can fly.
Cheap advice from a dragon.
We all have our challenges.
Are we going to regret bringing her here?
Maybe.
Regret is something I know well. Take care not to cling to it, to hold it so close that it poisons your soul. When the time comes for your regrets, remember me. As for you, child, step carefully. No path is darker than when your eyes are shut.
Maceranus Ashabelana.
Now the time has come for me to leave. You have my thanks and my sympathy.
Bye. Bye, Flameth. Anyway, will we regret bringing her here? I, Mary, won't, because I love Flemeth, but will Hawke? Maybe. Very much maybe. Okay. Yeah, I could go exploring all the way up here, but I'm gonna save that for off stream.
Masarana's child, your debt is paid in full. It isn't too late to change your mind, Dalen.
Dareth Shiral, Keeper. I'm ready. Let's depart.
You got it. Aw. Poor Meryl.
Elganon. Is this really where the elves live?
Not the prettiest part of Kirkwall, but it doesn't have a view of the giant chains. Take what you can get.
I didn't think it would be so... I've never seen so many people in one place before. It seems so lonely.
You already know me. You'll make other friends soon enough.
Aye. Thank you. Thank you for everything. For all your help. Will you come visit me? Not now, of course. But maybe later. I could use a friend.
Yeah.
Of course. But only because you used that "you kicked my puppy" voice.
She does
Thank you.
have that voice.
Oh, I'm thanking you too much, aren't I? I mean it, though.
Sweet. All right. We're gonna take Meryl on
hello.
the quest we're doing for Anders.
Please, Sir Thrask.
Oh.
You won't go to the circle willingly. but
And
it's
for
the
this quest.
I am sorry for your loss, mistress. But I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him, but...
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
Hey, what's up? Can I help?
It sounds like your son is in trouble. Is there anything I can do?
You heard all of that and still you would help? An apostate? Oh, thank you. I am Ariane. My boy, Fainriel. He's all I have. All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the Circle. But his connection to the Fade, it gives him nightmares. Dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the Circle than to himself.
Did your son run away?
He learned I had contacted Sir Thrask. He felt I betrayed his trust. He thinks he can live free of the Circle. But I am afraid without proper training, he'll kill himself.
Those look like Dalish tattoos. Why do you live in the city?
I was born to the Dalish, but came to Kirkwall for a time and dallied with a human merchant, Vincento. When I found I was with child, neither Vincento nor my tribe wished the burden of an elf-blooded human infant. I raised Fainriel myself, here in the alienage.
Tell me the whole story.
I learned years ago that my son likely had magical talent, but we could not bear the thought of him locked in the gallows. So we hid.
It's fair to say,
the
gallows are
began.
grim.
Fainriel still refused to contact the Circle, but I truly think they are the only people who might save his life.
What kind of dreams is he having?
He dreams of demons, calling to him, pulling him into their world. Every day, it grows harder to wake him. That is why I turned to the Circle. They are the only ones that can protect a mage from his own powers.
What exactly do you need me to do?
Just find him, please. Bring him somewhere safe. I don't know where Fenrir is gone, but there are 2 places you might start your search. Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered. And Fenrir's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Fenrir might have sought him out.
Tell me about this Templar.
I believe he's a good man. He doesn't hate mages, but sees what it took me too long to realize. Even the best-intentioned mages are at the mercy of their sleeping minds. There are other Templars who are much less sympathetic.
You and Fenrir's father are not married?
Vincento had no desire for a wife or an elf-blooded child. I haven't seen him since the day I told him. Wow. I have written, though, to keep him informed about his child. Fenrir wanted to meet him.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
He ought to have his own life. Out from the shackles of the Circle. Everyone should.
My husband Wesley was a Templar. They're not all fanatics to be feared.
Thank you. It has been a lonely time hiding. It's almost a relief to finally confront this openly.
Alright, okay. Guess I'll go talk to Vincento real quick and then I'll take a quick break. Because again, I do want to end earlier tonight, so I'll want to get right back into it very quickly. But I'll go grab my water, stretch my legs a little, you know. Whew. Okay, alright.
Greetings, my lady. You look like a woman who'd appreciate the finest rubies from Antiva raising her lovely neck.
My lovely neck?
I bring only the best northern merchandise to the free marches.
I'm looking for Fenrir.
Actually, I'm more interested in your son.
My lady, I'm a bachelor. I've never met a woman of sufficient beauty and charm to tie Vincento down.
That's the best you can do with a guard staring you in the face.
Evelyn's so unimpressed.
Not ruin the day with such weighty thoughts. Perhaps I could show you my silks.
Oh yeah, okay.
We're not Templars, Sirrah. Fenrir has nothing to fear from us.
Hi, Luna and
You're a
Son.
mate. I suppose you'd be kind then to a boy who resists being taken in by Templars?
I would be.
To an elf-blooded child abandoned by his human father? Of course we would.
The boy's in
Meryl also going in for the kill.
So I sent him to the only man I know who doesn't despise mages. A former Templar named Samson.
A Templar?
Why would a Templar help him?
His conscience plagues him, having served the Templars too long. He now helps mages on the run.
Samson.
He stays out of sight during the day. At night, he stays near Darktown. That's the best place to find him.
Cool. Okay. Out. Oh. Kinds of things. Oh yes, you know what? I do want to real quick. I gotta run. I've got to run and see. Okay. I just found a thing for you.
This it?
Oh. Bounty, rescue the Viscount's son. Ooh.
Humans don't have clans, Meryl.
Exactly. You came so far together, and you didn't even have a keeper to make you get along.
So your keeper tells you to stop kicking each other, or she'll turn the Aravel around?
Sometimes she also warns us to stop pulling hair.
Cool. So, gotta go talk to the Viscount at some point, see what that's all about. Why is son need rescuing, you know? But now that I don't have Carver with me, let's see if I can't accept this. Evelyn's gonna be mad at me, though.
Or are you still too proud to earn your coin with me?
Alright, what's the job?
Pride usually hasn't been my downfall.
Okay, we said that already.
I sent some. I pay good silver for the safe
Alright,
return
I'll
of
do
them.
it.
Consider it a deal.
Good. Go to the docks tonight. My boy Price was supposed to meet our buyers from the Carta there. Maybe you can find out what happened.
Ooh, all kinds of things I can do that. Yeah, I thought Aveline wouldn't like it. Well, the good news is my initial turning down, she approved. I had friendship +5, so it works out to a... it works out. Oh, right. I keep forgetting that Fenrir is, like, right by a spot that I can leave through. Okay, yeah, I'll come back and do that later. Let's do some of this night stuff. And loose ends is over there. Tranquility is over there. Wow, so much Enlow Town. Okay, we'll do Tranquility first. But I will take a break before we do.
I don't make my guards fight gangs in dark corners, but if you'd like to help...
I would like to help. Let's go all the way to the Chantry.
Can't we talk
and then I'll
about
take
this?
break.
No?
Look at this. Oh, yeah, everybody get closer. Oh, they all moved. That was so rude. Yeah, man, the range on Chain Lightning is not great. I guess that's them making up for the fact that they don't have timed casting in this game anymore. Chain Lightning used to take a long time to cast, so it could, like... So it was a... You know what? Let's run up to these guys and freeze them all. Maker's
These
Breath.
should be safe at night. Care to help out with that?
You do get assault. Get it every time. But yeah, Evelyn, I'll help out with that. Oh, this is where I want to go. This is not where I want to go.
Here we go!
Here we go! Okay, well, you guys are all close together. Okay, I got 2 of them with that one. I like that a lot of the stabs, not all of them, but a lot of the stabs have blades on the end of them, so they also like work as a close combat weapon when some guy sneaks up on us. Oh, hello. Guardsman Pretender. I'll be furious. Right. All this stuff I have. I hope I have enough room in my backpack to not have to start selling a bunch of stuff. I guess a lot of it's probably... Okay, alright, Aveline, take it easy. A lot of it is probably... Hey, here we go. Junk, so I can sell that pretty easily. Okay. Hold on. Wait for it.
Welcome to the Age of Dragons.
I'm gonna take a break. It's gonna be a quick one. Like, under 5 minutes. 2 to 5 minutes. Run an ad, get my water, etc., etc. Alright. I will see you guys shortly.
Welcome to the Age of Dragons 2. Welcome to the Age of Dragons 2.
There you go. Welcome back to all of us. Alright, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to position myself to make it so my shoulder isn't so mad at me. Okay. Oh, everybody needs leveling up, huh? Okay. Yay! Oh man. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm excited. I like being a force mage. Okay. Let me just... It's the closest thing I get to auto leveling up is the just throwing things in. A random. Ooh, let's see. And so she has lots of willpower, but she is a blood mage, so I feel like I want to give her some more constitution. But she has to use, I guess she has to use this thing. Or no, this thing? Wait, this? This is how she uses her blood magic. Yeah. I do want to get that going. But also... I'll give you a chain lightning too. Okay, dude. Okay, I'm being very, like, random about her stuff. Okay. Ooh. Ew. Okay. Alright, you know what? No, I will get that stuff opened up. Wait. Everybody level up? Yeah, okay. Cool. Cool, let's do a proper save, and then let's meet up with Anders.
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far. Are you ready?
You betcha.
I didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do this fast.
All right. I'll handle the talking. You watch for Templars.
This is me looking for Templars.
When we find Carl, just let me talk to him.
Okay, you bet. Oh, I can't get in here. Anything fun I can find? Look at the chantry stuff. Should I be worried about... Should I be worried about going through the chantry like this when I'm an apostate? Maybe. Maybe I should be.
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
What's wrong? Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be... made an example of.
No!
How else will mages ever master themselves? You'll understand, Anders. As soon as the Templars teach you to control yourself. This is the apostate.
No!
It's fucked up. Real fucked up.
You will never take another mage as you took him.
That's new. The Anders we knew in Awakening couldn't do that. Alright, let's get my dog here. Let's slam people into the ground. Yeah! I really enjoyed. I just enjoyed the visual of it. It's good. It's good. You glow! Yeah, so what's happened to Carl? Again, refreshers, because it's been a minute since we've been in the world of Thedas. But Carl has been made tranquil, which is basically a magical lobotomy. It cuts mages off from the Fade, which is the land of spirits and dreams, and also the land of magic. It's where mages get their magic from, and where spirits and demons and where we go in our sleep. And yeah. So when you cut them off from the Fade, they it's super fucked up. Yeah, it basically lobotomizes them. It strips them of their emotion or dulls all their emotions, and yeah.
Anders, what did you do? It's like you brought a piece of the Fade into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
That is a good question.
What did you do? Not the Fade part. The angry, glowing bit.
It's like a gateway to the Fade inside you, glowing like a beacon.
I have some unique circumstances, yes. But Carl, what happened? How did they get you?
The Templars here are far more vigilant than in Ferelden. They found a letter I was writing you. You cannot imagine it, Anders. All the color, all the music in the world, gone. I would gladly give up my magic. But this... I'll never be whole again.
The poor man.
Please, kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
Carl, no.
Maybe we can find a cure.
Can you cure a beheading? The dreams of tranquil mages are severed.
I mean, with
there is nothing
magic,
left
maybe.
of them to fix.
I would rather die a mage than live as a Templar puppet.
Oof. Gosh, how do we feel about this? I mean, part of this is I have some meta knowledge, but nothing from this game. And I suppose from this game, but like one of the books where you learn some shit. Yeah, and I'm like, Anders is so like, there's no way to cure it. But listen, without giving too much away, Anders has the cure. He just doesn't know it. You know what? I think last time I played, I killed him, so I think maybe I'll do a different direction this time.
The Tranquil I've met seem content with their life.
Okay, that's not...
Maybe it's not that bad.
It is bad.
You have no idea.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know she was going to say that.
Your dreams, everything.
Do I just kill him all
on
the time? Is that
whim.
why I forgot that?
If I were made tranquil, I would wish for a friend compassionate enough to kill me.
Alright, you've convinced
Carl,
me.
I'm sorry.
Now, it's fading.
He always does kill him. There you go.
Goodbye. We should leave before more Templars come.
Fucked up. It's fucked up. It does make sense. It does make sense that Anders wouldn't just be like, well, all right, well, since you said so.
So, let me guess. This is the part where you tell me you're an abomination?
You're wrong. But not far wrong. This is hard to explain. When I was in Amaranthine, I met a spirit of justice who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends, and he recognized the injustice that mages in Thedas face every day.
My boys! Yeah! So yeah, Justice. Justice was another character from Dragon Age Awakenings. Justice, we met as Quitereal, Dragon Age boys, yeah! We met Justice when we became the commander of the Grey. We got trapped in the Fade, where we met Justice as a spirit of the Fade. He was a spirit of justice. He was trying to help out a bunch of other souls that were trapped in the Fade, along with a evil mage lady. That mage lady, to try and get away from us, left the Fade and accidentally, well, she brought everybody else out of the Fade with her, so the souls were finally able to move on. We were able to fight her in the real world, but Justice was accidentally also brought into the real world in a corpse. He was in a corpse. So last time we saw Justice, he was possessing the body of a dead Grey Warden named Kristoff, and that's how we got to know him. So this is new. This is a new development that he is now possessing Anders, that he's now in Anders' body.
And that's different than a demon.
Just as demons prey on the deadly sins of mankind, there are good spirits who embody our virtues. Spirits of compassion, fortitude, justice. They are the Maker's first children, and they have all but given up on us.
What does this have to do with your eyes glowing?
To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him. We were going to work together, bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle. But I guess I had too much anger. Once he was inside me, he changed.
So, you have this spirit of justice living in your head?
It's not like that. He's gone now. He's part of me. It's not like we can have a conversation. I feel his thoughts as my own. Not even the greatest scholar could tell you where I end and he begins.
You should talk to Wynne. She's possessed by a spirit of compassion.
This is obviously difficult for you.
I thought I was helping my friend. he would have died, I guess. If that even means anything.
Faith.
And
okay,
he wanted to help
was
me.
faith.
He knew what mages have suffered. But my anger, when I see Templars now, things that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about, he comes out. And he is no longer my friend, Justice. He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
So, that explains your whole sexy, tortured look.
Perhaps I should check a looking glass more often. I had not thought to ever find a woman who would look past what I just said. My maps are yours.
This is why I can't have Carver with me.
To join your expedition. I thought I was done with the Grey Wardens. But if you have any need of me, I will be waiting here.
Carver would be like, we are trying to lay low and not get caught by Templars. Please don't flirt with the possessed mage. God, I didn't double check that I have the polymod installed. I better make sure I do before I get too far into any of these romances and accidentally lock myself out of any of them. We should be fine for Act 1. Act 1 should be fine. I don't think we get any of the romances locked in that early. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna swap out Meryl for Anders. And then I'm going to go, there's one other thing I want to do, and then I will swap out Aveline for Carver. There's one other quest that I want to do that I don't think Carver will approve of the way I do it.
What I expected.
From a mage, you mean?
I didn't say that.
How else would you judge me? What else am I a shining example of?
I don't know. Other Ferelden's lurking in Darktown? Mage or not?
Are there a lot of us?
You have a fair point.
Okay, oh man, there's so much stuff here. Oh right, I do have to take Aveline with me for some stuff. But I want to go do... Oh, actually, real quick. I did discover something on the Wounded Coast that's a little side quest that I didn't do. This is the Wounded Coast. I went here off stream. It's quite, you know, free, but in kind of a nice way. Oh no.
And here we go again.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. They're hurting those mercenaries. Okay. Can I freeze these bad boys? Let's get into a better spot. There we go. Ah!
Face me. I stand for out of your element, dwarf.
No thanks to this lot. Can't get a decent blade at a bargain anymore. You, though, you're what a man needs. A skilled enthusiast.
Me?
You can start making sense any time now.
My manners. Javaris Tintop, merchant and investor. I need forward thinkers to help court the Qunari.
Sure.
Court the Qunari? Make her think of the children.
Those hornheads in Kirkwall have a powder that explodes, and it's just dust. No lyrium, no demons. Anyone can use it.
I have heard of this. It's why their ships are so feared.
I doubt they were eager to sell.
That Arishok said I wasn't worthy.
Qunari
Not
have
only
invented
their outcast, the Talbashath, or that mercenary. I said, great, I'll go talk to them. Didn't go over well. But, made me think. Maybe he'll bargain if I get rid of something that bothers him more than, well, me.
The Talbashath.
The Talbashath. Are you up for some paid hunting?
Your people must have something like
Talk
that
to Percy DeRollo. Yeah,
Small
exactly.
things, shaped to crack faults, not shatter the earth. Plus, they're mostly lyrium. Expensive, poisonous. The Chantry controls it topside. The glow makes you a target. Problem after problem.
What's the point when we already have magic that can do the
I can make things blow up with my mind.
Maybe you have magic, all tough and human and whatnot. But what of the common man? How does he remove stumps from his land, or produce them on his enemies? What does he do when he needs a hole far too fast? Magic is hard to market, but this stuff you can put in a bag.
I did not remember that line. I don't recall it. Have I always just missed it? What? Wow. Yeah, pay me.
All
I need
right,
money.
I'll step
I need
in
money
for
to
you.
get on this expedition.
For a price.
I'm done bargain hunting. I want it done right. Now, best
You
I
neither.
can figure, they're up the Wounded Coast, a whole camp.
I tell you.
Take their heads off and meet me at the compound in Kirkwall. Get this right, and we'll be richly rewarded. Richly.
Richly. That's what I like to hear. Look, I just need some money to take care of my family. I think that's how we're gonna play things. We're a little bit more family-focused and less altruistic. Still being nice, but... Oh, it was a random encounter. I see, I see. That's why I was like, I don't recognize this area of the Wounded Coast. Ooh, cast treaties. Oh. Anything down here that I can look at? I don't think so. Okay. Oh yeah, these mage robes I also got off stream. Okay, I still wanted to go to the Wounded Coast, but now I have to go there because of the television. But
Why is every surface dwarf a merchant or a smith?
You left out criminals and hired muscle.
They don't count.
Now we fight!
We dwarves are drawn to shiny objects.
Ow!
Sort of like
Oh my!
magpies, but with business.
I was just trying to let you all see the lovely conversation still happening, but no, I got.
You think there's a tradition of dwarf woodcutters at Orzammar? Beekeepers, sailors? Well, that could be mushrooms, though. Orzammar will never let those people go topside. Too vital. Also, embarrassing.
Anyway, I do think that Dragon Age 2 has maybe the biggest difference between like cutscene violence and gameplay violence. Like the size of those spears that just fucking go right through you, it's wild. It's buck wild.
Do you even know her name, Shem? No? It's Delilah. She's dead. And you killed her.
We know the name Delilah.
I was a beast then. A werewolf. I did many terrible things. I'm sorry.
Sorry does not bring my mother back.
I was a victim too, Elf. Of Zathrian's vengeance. Stranger, please calm her down.
Did I hear you right? You're a werewolf?
I was one, but no longer. Her Dalish keeper cursed some humans with lycanthropy long ago. The disease spread over the years, but the hero of Ferelden freed us.
Yeah, she did. So yes, we did. This was ages and ages ago because this was the first major quest we did after Lothering in Dragon Age Origins. But yeah, this was this quest only happens if you got the solution where you cured the werewolf clan. You got Zathrian to lift the curse willingly, and the werewolves were cured of their affliction. This, you know, unfortunate. But, well, ultimately good. Just this encounter is unfortunate, but it's cool. It's a cool little reference to the first game.
He was cursed. You can't blame him for that.
You stand up for him? Fine. Then you will die for him.
I don't really want to kill you guys. Oh, gosh. Well, at least I didn't take Meryl with me. I wish there was a way to, like, or if there is, if someone wants to tell me if there's a way to resolve that peacefully, but they're just, I don't recall there ever being, I don't know, a good way to talk them down. Oh, who needs a healer? Wait. Oh, no one on my side. Okay.
I'll deal with this. Let's finish this.
Everybody else is just like, he's too far away.
It didn't have to come to this.
I know.
Take this. And thanks.
They don't have the weird glowing werewolf eyes anymore either. If there is, you don't know it. Yeah, it just seems like there is. It doesn't come up ever. You know, I don't know when that option would come in, or if you'd have to like go into that conversation with really ridiculously high cunning or something for an option to appear. But yeah, I don't think it. Oh no. Okay. Oh, it's over. I went the wrong way. Okay. God damn it. Wooded Coast is just a wee bit of a maze. Just a little bit tricky to navigate sometimes. Gotta go around this way.
You endanger yourself, human. Do not say you are unwarned.
Another friend we haven't met?
No further, human. Calvishoth control these passages.
Ambushes are usually quieter, Qunari.
I did not intend to ambush. I expected to warn a caravan, but you are not helpless. The path ahead is littered with my kind. If you are as skilled as you look, it would please me if you killed them.
Right.
And I should trust you.
I have no history of betraying your people, only my own.
Comforting.
I did not like my role, so I left the queue. I do not wish to be a murdering thief, so I left these Talvishoth to warn their victims. You are no victim, so now I will leave.
If they have offended you so much, help me go after them.
But I am worse. They don't want to raise their swords for coin, so they murder and steal. They cling to the honor they held under the Qun. My sword means nothing. I will sell it and myself as mercenary. Qunari would say I am worse.
You know how important we know how important the sword is to Qunari from Sten's quest. That it's like they think of their sword as a piece of their soul.
Do I really have to convince you to do the right thing?
I have already done more than was demanded, by my own choice. You have my word of caution, human. Heed it or do not.
As long as I live, I will not understand the Qunari.
They're fun. They're so wacky.
Well, at least it's not boring.
Ooh. Hey, get away from me. Alright, alright.
I knew
Get away from me! I'm small and squishy. And they're so aggressive now.
to arms!
Wow. Oh gosh. Oh, never mind. I was about to go in, but turns out there's more of them. Stop beating on my dog! Rude. Oh. I can't even heal him. I just have to wait for him to be back so I can resummon him. Oh. Rude. Rude. Ooh, nice.
Here we go!
Here we go. Well, this all looks very similar to the Sunderland cave we were just in, and that's going to be a recurring theme for this game. Okay, great work, everybody. Is this a door, or what is a door? What about up here? Anything up? Oh, wow. Wait, we came from there? Came from there. So, that's nothing. Then I can never remember which versions of this cave have, like, loot in which places, because they all look the same. Ah! No! I got by a spider. Ooh. Ooh. Ow. Listen, that wasn't my best. Okay, all of those guys I was going to cast that spell on died, so I don't need to cast it. Ah! Back off. Wait, let me freeze both of you. Yeah. Okay, I want to, this thing is working up to, I want to keep interrupting it as much as possible, because it seems bad.
One less to worry about.
There. Money. Hey. Ooh, what a big cave. This is a bigger quest than I anticipated. I might have done it off stream otherwise, you know? There's so many people to meet still. I mean, we won't meet them all tonight, to be clear.
That's enough!
Oh, hello. Hello, fellas. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh my. Alright. Let's get all three of you then. Let's see if we can. Let's you all. Yeah! Man, there's a whole mess of ya. Ow, don't hit me. I'm soft. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I was like, that was, I did not clock what was going on there fast enough.
Now behold!
You know what? I need to heal myself.
Done, for better or not.
Alright, we did it. Good work, everybody. Oh god, can we just leave this way? No. Rather than having to go back through the whole cavern? Perfect. Okay, great. Let me real quick check for any shinies. Oh, look at all these shinies. One of them was a staff. Fightful. Okay, and then the quest I really wanted to do. Hi. Hello. You know what? We're gonna save. Oh, I should level up. Oh, Anders, of course, because you're new. Let's get your healing abilities going. Okay. Yeah, let's actually do barrier. Maybe crushing prism. Let's really. Whoa. Okay.
I hear you're in need of a bit of help.
Ah, so you're the reinforcements the magistrate promised. The man you're looking for, he's holed up in the ruins. Though I doubt he's still in one piece.
I thought it
That
was, but it's
bastard's
okay.
to be brought in alive after all he's done? Just because it isn't you and your pretty little Shemlin children he's after.
Wait, which quest is this? This is... I just want to make sure I'm not missing out on any big Carver friendship jumps, you know? That's the only thing I'm looking up a guide for, is making sure I don't miss out on Carver friendship on jumps. Oh, yeah, I can get a pretty big one. Okay, hold on.
Please, calm down and tell me what happened.
The man you're after, he targets elves. He dragged my daughter into those ruins and killed her! I want him dead! My girl, Leah, she wasn't his first victim. Over the years, he's taken dozens of our children, and not once has he paid for his crimes.
Would you mind telling me who you are?
My name is Elrin. I'm a merchant in the city. Please, no one else cares that our children are being slaughtered like beasts.
There must be some humans who would take offense to these disappearances.
We're nothing to them. Even if this murderer does finally go before the courts, the magistrate won't take our word over his.
Why only elves? Why not human children as well?
We're easy prey. No one thinks twice when an elven child disappears.
I think we'll go into this optimistic, but...
A man who murders children won't survive long in the courts of Kirkwall.
No! Don't you understand? If you take him in, he'll be free again by nightfall.
You've so little faith in the law.
Unfortunately, I think he has total confidence in the law. That's the problem.
For all my damn coin, I'm still only an elf to these Shemlin. There'll be no justice for my girl in the courts of Kirkwall.
What do you say about all this?
Yes. What do you have to say?
They won't go in after him. They're stalling, trying to give the murdering bastard a chance to get away.
Oi now, elf.
Oi
like
now.
we said before, you're bleeding mad if you think we'll be going against the magistrate's orders.
Alright.
This murderer cannot be allowed to walk free.
Then that bastard will finally get what he deserves. Thank you.
Not wise, stranger. You try to take justice into your own hands, the magistrate'll have your head.
Only if it's reported.
Well, we'll be quiet then.
Okay. Hold on. Can I leave? And come back? Will that destroy everything? Man, where did I was wanting to get to... You know what? I thought it was a different quest than it was. That's what happens when it's been this long since you've played the game. Okay. Well, let's do some nighttime stuff then. And I'll come back. Yeah, let's do the dog stuff. Okay, let's go home first so that I can get a new party. And also, I'll maybe just store all my junk for now. So you know what? Man, how is this short bow? This one's way better. Okay. And then all these staves. Okay, we'll put them away for now because I have a lot of mages who can try out these staves. Okay. Oh my god. There we go. And stash all the junk. Take all the junk out later. And sell it. For now, okay. Okay, I think I do need to take Aveline with me for some of this, so we're gonna have a very tough gang with us. And this, okay, oh, Price. Actually, no, let's do this first. Oh God, wow. Stop pushing everybody away from me. I was gonna get them all frozen. Ah, whatever, we'll just do you two. Oh, I think I got that guy who was invisible. Ooh. Oh, come on, let me get all these archers. Yeah, okay. Damn, Varric, you took like most of them out. That's a nice reference to the like Gimli Legolas competition of who kills the most. Is one of Varric's battle cries being, that's another one for me.
Thank you.
How many of you got, Hawke?
I thought them coterie men had me for sure.
Oh, kiddo.
I guess the whole thing was a trap. There were no dwarves when I went to make the trade. Just coterie waiting to kill us. They got the rest of the boys. I ran. I was hoping they wouldn't find me here. But they did.
Is that Athenril's rival criminal guild or something?
More like she's their rival. A small one at that. What I hear is the coterie controls most crime in Kirkwall. And they don't like competition.
You're a bit young to be doing this.
I'm 15. But I can usually pass for a man.
Can you?
My mama was ripped in two by one of them big horned darkspawn. It's just me and my sisters now. Working for Athenril's the only way to feed the girls.
Why not take what Athenril gave you and start fresh somewhere outside of Kirkwall?
What do you mean? In Lothering, there were always families willing to take in a strong lad and a few girls to help with the cooking. My father was a farmer. Before the Darkspawn got him.
Too many relatable aspects to a story, you know.
Work for Athenril. I'll get my sisters. Please, make sure she doesn't come after us.
You got it, kiddo. Hey, everyone loved that. Oh, we're inching closer! Okay, okay.
We're under attack. I'll go with it.
These are some more of the mercenary company that Sebastian wanted us to kill because they killed his family. So I think that's all of them. Yeah, yeah. It's because I did the Wounded Coast ones off stream, and then we did the Sundermount ones just a little bit ago. That's great. Hey, Carver. Congrats, bud. You're leveled up. Okay. You don't mind, Varric?
Good to go.
Bud. Appreciate you. Oh, do I want to go into the disused passage right now? I feel like this is a quest later and I'm not going to find anything in here. Oh. Oh, no, I'm in... Oh, okay.
No?
Someone should have don't leave any witnesses. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm a witness. Oh, Varric. Would you mind taking care of that for me? Thank you so much. Ooh. Hello, sir. Can I put a stop to this? I can! Sweet. Great.
Everyone stay still and try not to make any loud noises.
Oh, where are you seeing? Oh, there you are. Okay. It's like, where are you seeing a trap there, bud?
I love doing that.
You all right?
Want the best? Take it from the worst. Then sell to specialists like you.
Hey.
Always willing to give a discount to the people who save my skin.
Great news, great news. What do you got? What do you got? Got anything I want? Like a backpack or armor for my buddies? Nope. Oh, oh my.
Where you step?
Oh yeah, you think? Yeah, yeah. No. All this stuff. I just have no, I mean, I have a vague memory of this place. Like, I think I have found it before in playthroughs, but it's such a vague memory that I'm like, I feel like I mostly forget about this place. Hey, Grimbeard! How's it going? Ooh, ooh. Oh, he died already. Oh, where's buddy? You seem dangerous. Pretty alright. How goes it here? Pretty good, pretty good. Just, well, I, you know, keep trying to do quests and then, side quests happen to me. I, you know, that's as they do. But I will get to a main quest eventually. Actually, I've gotten to a couple. I've been doing okay. I've been doing okay. Okay. Where will this lead?
Dwarves!
Ah! Bring up my dog. How many of you can I get? Oh, that's a pretty good amount. That was a pretty good amount. Oh. Yeah, okay, can I get all three of you? Can I get? It kind of looks like no. Oh, but that guy's kind of running in that direction. I was hoping he could go in that direction. Oh well. These people that like drop into the room. Okay, I believe the disused passage is only open at night. So maybe that's why I forget about it, because I don't do a lot of random exploring at night. I usually only go to the night kind of quest. That said, you kill enough of these guys and you get money for it, so doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt to do some nighttime exploring. What are you barking at, bud?
Nighttime streets be so dangerous. We should clear these idiot thugs out.
All right, Carver, take it easy. Okay. Cool. Do I have any quests on the docks? I feel like I don't. I think that was all of them. Great. I think it's fine. You worried about Aveline?
Get ready!
We can take care of ourselves. I just exploded those guys. They just blew up. I don't know what to tell you.
Now you fool! I'll deal with this. That's right, you heard me.
So strong. Okay. All four? All four. Oh, I didn't even know there was guys behind me. That was my auto target did that for me.
That's enough.
Okay. Cool. Let's leave and let's... Oh my. What a sky.
Have I mentioned that dwarves are lousy swimmers? Just keep that in mind before you talk to any drunk sailors.
Alright, alright. Oh, I want to go to the docks during the day too. I forgot that there was another random encounter that I wanted to do on stream. Okay. God, we have so many quests here.
Can't we talk about this?
Hello. How many of you can I get in? Ooh, if I go this way, I can get 4. Yeah, there's like a whole messy over here. Yay, that got 3 that time. Okay. Every once in a while they seem to glitch that I can't do the last bit of damage to them, so I gotta switch to somebody else to attack. Oh! Shit! I was not paying attention to my health.
More on the way.
Alright, that's alright. We're doing fine.
We can't waste time, Hawke. Guardsman Donick is here somewhere.
You got it. I'm fine, by the way. None of you worry about it. I feel like none of them liked me well enough to do the dramatic scream when I go down. Because that's a fun addition in Dragon Age 2, is your companions reacting really strongly when you go down. Oh my god, there's quests everywhere. Okay. Alright, let's do Guardsman Donick first.
To arms! I'm
not losing another guard to the ambush. You got it. Oh, invisible. Aha! Yay! Okay, love you. Come back. Oh, hello. Oh, Jesus. These guys that turn invisible and then backstab me, it's weird.
Who? Aveline? You're a beautiful sight.
Guardsman.
Guardsman?
I was on patrol and they came out of nowhere. I took a few down, but there were too many at once. The captain said this route was supposed to be quiet.
Oh wow, they really are struggling with my skirt.
The seal of the Viscount. Office details, city accounts.
Valuable to a guild of thieves. A sacrificial delivery with one of our own. Captain Jevon will answer.
Selling out his own? Forget guard captain. This man needs to be in government.
Not now, Hawke. Jevon needs to see how justice works. This goes to the office of the Viscount. This will be known. The captain likes his so much. Let's see if they welcome him in prison.
Okay, what was over here? Oh, Samson, yeah.
Old Vincento said someone might come sniffing around. You're looking for the boy,
what is this,
right?
bloodlines?
Feign something. I'll tell you now, there's not much I can do for you.
I'm looking for a retired Templar named Samson.
It'll be bloodlines when our skirt starts just randomly flying
Sounds
about.
better than burned out husk of a Templar begging coins in the choke damp. They don't do anything to keep you, you know. You join the order, you're free to walk away. But
Thank
they're
you for the
the
hydrate,
only ones
Upteria.
who got the dust.
The dust?
Lyrium, an ore the dwarves mine. Magic in its raw form. You need to drink the stuff to face down the magicers. Problem is, if you ever try to stop, it just about kills you.
Looked up. Wait,
Is it true you give aid to apostates fleeing the Templars?
The mages I help, they're no more than children, newly discovered their magic and terrified. Barely left their mother's skirts, and now we're saying they got to be locked away for their own good. That demons are hunting them. Do you wonder they run?
Did you meet the boy?
Afraid so. Blighter was dead broke though, not a silver on him. I helped one mageling for free, and I'll never get paid again.
Charity to a point, I see.
I pointed him to a ship captain I know, Rayner. Sometimes he'll take on runaways. Took another apostate last week, girl I sent him. Might have gone wrong though. I heard rumors he took the both of them captive instead.
So your good friend's a kidnapper? Can't say I'm surprised.
Not a friend. Just someone who's not afraid to try this business. Rumor has it, Rayner had the pair of them locked inside a Keys warehouse, somewhere close to Dockside. You want to go looking? You might find the lad before he gets ransomed to the Templars. Or worse.
Yeah, alright. Except I don't know that I want Carver with me for this one, because I remember this one, and I think he will disapprove of what I think I want to do. Who knows? He would approve of one of the choices. Okay. Oh, okay. One more thing to do down here. Okay, I think just one more. Okay. It doesn't get old. Okay.
Bianca, you think that was beautiful!
Alright. Okay, you guys are nice and close together. Let's hook you up. Hanzo is very chill about all this battle that's happening right around him.
What a mess.
Hey, oh, there's someone else up here. Great work, everybody. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all did a good job. Any more? These with money? No? Okay. Hey, Anzo.
Are you Anso?
Ah! Sweet mother of Partha. You can't just run up on someone like that. Are you the human Athenril told me about? The one looking for work?
That's me.
I used to work with Athenril, if that's what you mean.
Yes, it is. What I mean, that is... My apologies, human. I haven't been on the surface very long. I keep thinking I'll fall up into that sky any minute.
Bartrand used to be like that. Got jumpy every time he stepped outside.
I'd pay to see that.
But I digress. I need some help. Rather badly, in fact. Some product of mine has been misplaced.
Sure.
The men who were supposed to deliver it decided not to. If you retrieve my property, I could reward you handsomely.
Just what did these men steal?
Did I say steal? I don't know if I would go that far. They seemed like perfectly reasonable smugglers.
Oh.
They smiled and everything. The goods are valuable, however, and illegal. And my client wants them very, very badly. You know how these Templars can be.
Oh, no.
You're smuggling lyrium to the Templars?
Of course he is. That's just bloody great.
By the Paragons, not so loudly. My word. I'm not cut out for this. I should have taken that job sweeping stables like Mother insisted.
Make it worth my time.
I feel like
and I'll
Carver's
help
not gonna like this.
Oh, I will. Or I'll try to.
Practically a guarantee.
The gentlemen conduct their business at night in a little hovel within the alienage. If you have to kill them, then I guess it can't be avoided.
If you gotta kill
sure
them, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. Yeah, fuck. Okay. Damn it. I was like, oh, I shouldn't have had Carver with me for this one. Okay, all right. Or I should have refused it. I want money. It is lyrium smuggling.
Here we go.
Redemption? What? What? Oh, wait a second. What? Worth it? I don't even know what that is. Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, all right, okay, emote only. Gotcha. There we go. Okay, hold on. I gotta remember how to do that. Okay, hold on. This is, I gotta do chat settings, and then we gotta do, okay, emote only. Okay, did I do it? Did I turn it on? Okay, great, perfect. Okay, and then how long is that for? That's for 2 2 minutes. Perfect. Okay, starting now, 2 minutes. Emote only. Everybody go wild. Hey, this is exciting. I've never had this one redeemed before, which is why I forgot what it was. Thanks, Terry. Thanks for the redemption there. I need to I really need to get more emotes. Make them dance. You're right. You're absolutely right. Okay, here we go. Emote wall. Here we go. There. The 2 minutes started now. So emote wall should be on. Should be on if you throw some more Dr. Chompy's, or I guess Dr. Kick clips now in the chat. There they are. Perfect.
Let's finish this. Gotcha. Greetings of the coterie.
You know what? This is fine. We're doing great. Well, except I'm very unhappy about my Carver rivalry, but we'll, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Aw, kitties! Aw! Oh my god, you have so many good cats.
We're under attack.
Oh god, traps. Oh god. Oh, I haven't healed myself yet. Well, that's fine. You know what? I'll go home at some point. And that'll get rid of my injury. Oh my god, so many good cats. That was a beauty of a shot. Sorry, every once in a while I feel compelled to repeat what my companions say.
They were clearly expecting someone.
Anso's goods are probably in that chest.
This chest?
It's empty.
Waste of bloody time. Who put us up to this?
I guess we have no choice but to go back to Anso and tell him.
Okay, I'm starting to vaguely remember this quest. Vaguely remember this quest now. Okay, alright. Alright, everyone get the last of your emotes in. I'm about to turn off, oh, first things first, I'm going to turn off emote only chat. And then I will turn off the emote wall. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
That's not the elf. Who is that?
It doesn't matter. We were told to kill whoever enters the house.
Oh, perfect. I think that's a perfect time to put away the emote wall. Now I'm remembering everything. I'm remembering everything. I know exactly. Yeah, yeah, right. It was like I half remembered this, and then yeah. Oh, what can I do to you? Oh, you're in a bubble. I don't think I can do anything to you yet. Ow! What the fuck? Hey, hey, hey. Fuck you. All right. Okay.
I don't know who you are, friend, but you made a serious mistake coming here.
Oh, did I?
Lieutenant, I want everyone in the clearing, now!
Captain!
Your men are dead, and your trap has failed. I suggest running back to your master while you can.
You're going nowhere, slave!
I am not a slave. I apologize. When I asked Anso to provide a distraction for the hunters, I had no idea they'd be so numerous.
Hell yeah, swoon, right? That voice. What a good session it's been for voices. We got Kate Mulgrew and, oh god, Gideon Emery, is that his name? Is that, am I getting the right Dragon Age voice actor? Yeah. You redeemed it and walked away to make dinner. Oh man, I'll have to do it again for you at some point when you're present, so you can see the fruits of your redemption. Yeah, we had no trouble.
Don't worry. We do this sort of thing often.
I mean, Teen Wolf Baddie.
Impressive.
I've only seen a couple episodes of his
Fenris.
season.
These men were Imperial bounty hunters seeking to recover a Magister's lost property, namely myself. They were trying to lure me into the open. Crude as their methods were, I could not face them alone.
Fair.
Thankfully, Anso chose wisely.
Wow.
Everything Anso said was a lie, then?
Not everything. Your employer was simply not who you believed.
You also have a police situation behind the storage facility, so you've been heavily distracted. What? Fair. Wow. 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 Well, I hope that goes okay. You mean the character is only okay, but his performance is very enjoyable? Yeah, that is basically my feelings on Fenris too, is he's a good, sexy elf man who I have opinions on. But I don't know, man. It's a good performance. It's a good performance, and it makes me swoon. I don't know, man. You gotta watch it just to hear him scream that he is the demon wolf. I'm gonna finish Teen Wolf. I'm gonna finish Teen Wolf despite I know there being some not great seasons, or at least not great half of seasons.
If you couldn't fight them, why not just run?
There comes a time when you must stop running, when you turn and face the tiger.
That seems like a lot of effort to find one slave.
It is.
Does this have something to do with those markings?
Yes. I imagine I must look strange to you.
Nah, just
I did not receive these markings by choice.
Uh-oh.
Even so, they have served me well. Without them, I would still be a slave.
4 to 6 are not great. Yeah, that is what I've heard. Yep.
If they were really trying to recapture you, then I'm happy I helped.
I have met few in my travels who have sought anything more than personal gain.
Okay, to be clear, also
If I
seeking
may
personal
ask,
gain.
What was in the chest? The one they kept in the house?
It was empty.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. Even so, I had to know.
You were expecting something else?
I was, but I shouldn't have. It was bait, nothing more.
You didn't need to lie to get my help.
That remains to be seen.
That's fair. He doesn't know me.
It's as I thought. My former master accompanied them to the city. I know you have questions, but I must confront him before he flees. I will need your help.
You say having not actually finished 6 yourself. I mean, in fairness to you, I have also heard that 6 is not great. I've heard in particular that 6B is not great.
It sounds like you intend to do more than just talk.
Denarius wants to strip the flesh from my bones, and has sent so many hunters that I've lost count. And before that, he kept me on a leash like a Qunari mage, a personal pet to mock Qunari custom. So, yes, I intend to do more than just talk.
Made it 1 episode in 6B.
You lured me into a trap, and now you want my help.
If Anso had told you to divert an ambush of Tevinter bounty hunters, would you have done it?
But you did enjoy 6A. Yeah, what I've heard from people is just like, it was no 1-3, but 1 to 3, but yeah. What I've heard from people is that they kind of just wish they'd stopped after 6A because the 6B was bad.
I would have charged more.
My funds are limited, but I will find a way to repay you if you help me now. I swear it.
Alright.
If it means fighting more slavers, I'll help you.
The Magister is staying at a mansion in Hightown. Meet me there as soon as you can. We must enter before morning.
Okay, so should I do this quest now? I should stop soon. In fact, maybe I should stop now. Oh god, they heard me. The 6A ends with them graduating. Why is there more? Yeah. Yeah, I think dividing the seasons into like half of them are one plot and half of them are another plot like that was like the smartest thing that it was a smart thing for Team Up to start doing when they're like, okay, you know what? Less filler episodes if we just do like 2 seasons in one, basically. But it does mean they ran into a pickle when they had a great ending, but still half the season left. Okay, there we go. Okay. Gotta dodge. Oh, and Anso isn't here anymore. Typical. Okay, is that everything I need to do at night? Other than Fenris has the Hightown thing now. Oh, Wayward Son. Yeah, we're gonna wait to do Wayward Son. Okay. Okay. What other... God, I have a whole bunch of loose ends to tie up there. And there. So maybe that's what I'll do instead. I don't think these are actually time sensitive, even though they imply that they are. I think I will wrap up all these, I was going to interrupt my intro with ranting Fenris, Teen Wolf ranting. I kept reading it as trigger warning and didn't make sense to me. With Teen Wolf ranting Fenris. Yeah. Listen, it's related. Gideon Emery. Okay. So Black Powder Promise is a loose, and yeah, I think... Yeah, okay. Okay, let's go to the Chantry first. Because that's just got one thing. Hey.
So, will anyone smite me if I tell you I killed the men who wronged your family?
Excuse me, who are... My post to the Chanter's Board? Did Her Grace let that stay?
I got it as soon as you put it up.
Read, but you say you've killed them. You have my eternal
gratitude, I read it immediately.
Sarah. It is comforting to think my parents might now rest easily in their graves.
Who are you exactly?
Snatched it up, that's right.
I am Sebastian Vale, Prince of Starkhaven. Her Grace might prefer I introduce myself as a brother in the Chantry, but I could not stay after what happened to my family.
Why didn't your family's enemies hunt you down as well?
That's why I took the offensive. Thanks to you, those Flint Company assassins are no longer a danger. I'm the last of my line. Unless I survive, my family will have no justice.
Who sent these mercenaries?
My family has ruled Starkhaven for 6 generations. We have enemies, but none who would identify themselves openly. A distant cousin of mine is claiming rulership now, but he is a bit simple. He can be no more than a pawn in this plot.
Surely you have a guess as to who was behind it.
My parents were always prudent in how they handled our nobles. They did not allow rivalries or resentments to flourish. The attack must have come from outside. Kirkwall is our largest trading partner. I came back here to find support for my claim, and perhaps for a clue as to who is behind this foul deed.
Your parents probably don't care much at this point, but I hope you sleep a bit easier.
Yes, I hope I will. Thank you. Consider this in advance. When I have secured my lands again, you will be paid royally. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must meet with the Viscount and petition him for aid to a fellow city.
There we go. The commandments of the Maker. These truths the Maker has revealed to me. As there is but one word, one life, one death, there is but one God, and he is our Maker. They are sinners who have given their love to false gods. Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they who have taken his gift and turned it against his children. They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones. They shall find no rest in this world or beyond. All men are the work of the Maker's hands, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings. Those who bring harm without provocation to the least of his children are hated and accursed by the Maker. Those who bear false witness and work to deceive others know this, there is but one truth. All things are known to our Maker, and he shall judge their lies. All things in this world are finite. What one man gains, another has lost. Those who steal from their brothers and sisters do harm to their livelihood and to their peace of mind. Our Maker sees this with a heavy heart. Transfigurations, chapter 1, verses 1 to 5. Anyway, that's from the Chant of Light. Some of that I can very clearly hear in my mind from the chanter in the first game. It goes, as there is but one word. Okay, where are we? Yeah, let's run to Hightown real quick. Oh boy, oh boy. Just everywhere I go, I'm just trying to... oh god. Oh right, I haven't done his thing yet.
Please, can you help me? My brother.
What happened to your brother?
Karen was always so devout, so idealistic. He was so proud when the Templars accepted him.
Maybe a quest I could do off-stream.
I pleaded with him not to join the Order, but he wouldn't listen.
Or I could just kind of tell you what's up.
Rumors
no,
about
maybe that's
Templars
not true, actually.
And Knight Commander Meredith.
I'm now remembering more about it.
What do people say about Knight Commander Meredith?
Oh, she has many admirers. They laud the service she does in keeping the mages in check. But others say she is terribly fierce and utterly without pity, that she sees demons everywhere. It is dangerous even to whisper such things.
What have you heard about the Templars?
People harboring escaped mages just disappear. Templars interrogate and threaten passers-by. My friend has a cousin who's a mage, and she says he was made tranquil against his will.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing about
every passing day.
The Rite of Tranquility is supposed to be something that you volunteer for instead of doing the harrowing. It's not really supposed to be used as a punishment. So the fact that Carl was made tranquil is harsh even for the chantry in the circle as is.
I'm here to help you. Just tell me what you know.
Karen would write me every day. Then suddenly, no more letters. I wrote him many times with no response. I tried to see him, but Knight Commander Meredith threw me out. They won't tell me anything.
Your brother may indeed be in trouble. What can I do for you?
Perchance. In your journeys, if you find yourself in the gallows, ask the other recruits, Wilmerd and Hugh, about my brother.
Okay,
they were
but not
Karen's
tonight.
closest friends in the Order. If anyone knows where he is, it's them. Maker bless you and watch after you in this endeavor.
Okay, okay. Oh, the blooming rose, huh? Okay, you know, oh right, like, I don't know, that's what I want to do here. Okay, I thought it was on the wrong side, and I was like, why am I going there already?
Well, are you here to socialize, or did you bring my goods?
We're gonna lie.
I rescued your boy and killed the coterie. But your property was long gone.
Coterie. I should have figured. They've got a lock on all trade with the dwarves. If I'd had someone decent on the job, they'd have dug into it first, not walked in blindly. Well, no cargo, no coin.
Nah, dang it.
If you're ever looking for more work, I keep my books right here. Feel free to sign yourself up.
Oh, well, Varric liked that. Oh, wait, I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. This way. Uh-huh. And give you a thing. There we go.
Fell into my hands. Recognize it.
Okay, I think that's everything in this area. Oh, except... Oh, this help wanted sign.
You won't find better prices.
Wait, where's... What, is it up? Oh, that's... Oh, wait. Reward offered. Citizens of Kirkwall, my dear wife Nanette has gone missing. I shall reward the person who returns her safely. Questions about the bounty or net, come speak to me in the Hightown Market. I will. You're right there, so it feels weird not to do it now, but that's a start of a whole other quest. I will do that next time. Backpedal of Promise. Among Us. Oh, God. Okay, you know what? We're gonna wrap things up in the Viscount's Keep, and we'll, you know, we have a few other things to wrap up and figure out.
Good day, Sirrah.
But
how dare you! I am guard captain! I won't be treated like this! Ferelden, bitch! This was none of your affair! I'll see you hanged! Quartered! This will not stand!
Aveline's like...
We found a number of debts to suspect peoples.
Unbothered.
Such poor character.
Aha!
But you, Aveline Valen, have proven your loyalty and ability.
Yeah, I haven't talked
to this guy
yet.
The guard deserves better than him, Messire.
Indeed. The Viscount would have you put your care for the men into direct practice. You will assume the captain's job.
What?
Girl, in a year?
In due time, of course. There will be training, approvals, months at least. But who better to rebuild respect than the woman who exposed this embarrassment?
Hell
Resolve any
yeah!
outstanding business, guardswoman. You will be very busy.
I'm with you.
Cool. Okay, then let's... Well, we'll leave off. Okay, yeah, she does want to talk. I thought she might.
Find it.
Ah! Mm-hmm.
Always where you need.
Okay, well...
Varric, no.
Well, you're the captain. Or you will be. It'll be easy.
I'm not petitioning the Viscount to help you steal ownership of the hanged man.
Oh, come on, Aveline.
Steal? Madam, you wound me.
I'm about to.
Let Varric have a bar.
Big changes are coming, huh? Captain of the Guard. Thank you, Wesley.
Hey!
That you keep his memory speaks well of him.
He's not with me. I know that. Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. Either way, he knows no pain. What I keep is that moment. I won't let anyone down like that again.
Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. What do you mean by that?
Wesley believed, and if he was correct, then that's where he is. But this business of the less the Maker does, the more he's proven, I don't find it compelling.
But you married a Templar.
I married a man. A good one. And he's gone. I have heard the chant. It is lovely. Perhaps that's all it needs to be.
Just read some of the chant. Girl, same, right?
You clearly miss Wesley. But that's not the issue.
Of course I miss him. But he's not coming back. Pining like a child serves no one. So I remember him. But I let him rest.
You're not so kind to yourself, though.
No.
Is Wesley who she likes the one you can encourage to romance? No, that's Donick, who we just rescued. Wesley was her husband, the one who died in the prologue.
I don't see how you can take the blame for the Darkspawn Horde.
I put him to the sword myself, Hawke.
Well, there is that.
I know in my head that it was right. So did Wesley. But in my heart, that cut was cruel.
I could get used to having the law on my side.
You'll behave yourself, is what you'll do. I just sent Jevon to prison over corruption. I won't go the same road.
You never let me have
helping
any
a
fun.
friend.
I think that's best for everyone.
We're gonna flirt with everyone. You can't listen. Let's not get anyone's hopes up. You can't actually romance Aveline, but I'm gonna flirt anyway.
It's good that you can stay with me. I need you, Aveline.
You've been grand through all of this. A true friend.
Ah!
Captain of the Guard. Thank you for helping me get here, Hawke. It's where I should be.
The guard who'll throw you out if you kick that wall one more time.
The Viscount.
Alright, so I'm just gonna set myself up to talk to the Seneschal.
Insist if you
never
must,
mind.
but Viscount
Sucked me into a
Dumas will
cutscene.
see no one. If you've news of Seamus, I will relay it to him.
Fine. Tell Dumas my scouts have tracked the boy and his Qunari captor to the Wounded Coast. I'm taking a full company after them, and when I return, I expect him to make a show of the reward.
So many to deal with one Qunari seems excessive.
He may be Tal Vashoth. The Winters leave nothing to chance. Get out of my bloody way!
Okay, Jesus.
Yes, what is it?
If this is about a rescue, that woman did not seem the type.
She is the type I feared we would attract. As I told the others, Viscount Dumas' son, Seamus, is missing. We suspect he was taken by a Qunari. If you would like to try your hand at securing his safe return, feel free. I have certainly granted no exclusivity to the Winters and their violent approach.
There must be suspicions about why the boy went missing.
Why? What have you heard?
Nothing. Until now.
There is truly nothing known. He is gone, and there have been sightings of a Qunari. The only complication is that Seamus is known to be of a sympathetic mind. He may have placed himself in danger, but it is danger nonetheless.
The Qunari are not wild in the city. Petition their leader for the boy's return.
The Arishok has declared that it is not his role to do so. Apparently their rebels, the Tal Vashoth, are hunted anyway, killed for what they are, not for what they may have done. That does not bode well for Seamus.
This isn't a task for a guardsman?
Yes, isn't it?
There is a concern of appearance. If we used
Every
guards,
time.
it would allow Viscount Dumas' opponents to say this admits the Qunari threat because the city responded. In these times, public embarrassment is preferable to official embarrassment.
I should know about the competition.
The Winters out of Navarra.
Oh no,
They don't
not
care
sightings
one
of a
whit if
cannoli.
Seamus is returned
Irozale play.
Their lead,
Ugh, politics, the
Sarah
worst,
Guinness,
truly.
is hungry for a foothold in fair Kirkwall. And frankly, we have enough of their kind.
Okay.
Ready the reward. He'll be back in no time.
Declare it if you like, but the reward goes to whomever brings him back safe. A discussion you are welcome to have with the Winters, should you encounter them, on the Wounded Coast.
On the Wounded Coast. I gotta go back to the Wounded Coast. I have a few things I want to go to the Wounded Coast for. Hey, I got some Carver friendship.
I do hope the Viscount remembers to eat supper.
Oh god, we're getting there. It was so much farther with Aveline. Oh right, I'm still injured. Okay, so I was gonna call it there, but it's a little awkward to have just gotten the politically complex quest right at the end. Okay, hold up. I gotta go to my house anyway to heal up. And then I'm And then... no, I think that quest is a whole thing. I think any of the stuff that I do now would be the whole thing. Wayward Son, right? No, that's for Fainriel. Right. Oh, I haven't gone and talked to Meryl yet. Oh my god. Oh, and I haven't talked... Okay, here's how we'll end the night. Okay. We're gonna go to our friends' houses, and we're gonna go talk to Meryl, and we're gonna go talk to Varric, and then we're going to call it there. God, who do I even take with me? You know what? These guys have probably leveled up. And I'll go back to the house. Okay. Go to his house? Just right there? It doesn't look like I can. Lose the glasses! Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Thanks for the redeem, Rosale play. You're doing this right when when I'm about to quit. But I am gonna have to rely on my knowledge of Kirkwall to get to where I'm going. There I go. Easy peasy. Alright, Meryl. I can't see what I'm saying to you.
I didn't think you'd come. I'll find something relatively clean for you to sit on. Can I get you something to eat or drink? I have water.
This is
so hard.
Cozy. And your furry friends are charming.
Oh, are the rats back? I thought I'd found all their holes. I wanted to thank you for bringing me here, but I'm making a mess of it.
I can see chats are happening, but I must warn everybody. You must remember, I cannot read them. I cannot read your chats. Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna flirt.
I'm sure I could think of a better way for you to thank.
Well, of course you could. I haven't exactly had many friends. Not even among my own clan. This is... tricky.
I think she would have mentioned the hero for Eldon there if we'd been a Dalish elf origin. I think she would have mentioned us.
What made you unpopular with the Dalish?
Being first to the Keeper, I was always a bit secluded. I studied magic and history while the others were learning the Via Tanadal. It's good that I left. I'd have made a terrible Keeper. I was never that good with people.
It won't take long before you're the most popular girl in the alienage.
Mythal, I hope not. I'd managed to say something stupid in front of everyone and embarrass myself. Thank you for coming to visit me, Hawke. It means a lot to me.
You got it. Okay, I got approval from her. Cool. Okay. Now, the Hanged Man. Hey! Wait.
You owe us, Isabella.
Well, Lucky, I'll tell you what. Since the information you gave me was worth nothing, that's what I'll pay you.
Me and my boys will get our money's worth, bitch.
Such a good expression.
Poor sweet thing. Tell me, Lucky, is this worth dying for? I didn't think so.
Hey, it's my girl. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Let's talk to Varric first. I want to see her. I want to be able to see her when I talk to her.
So, I've been dying to know. What was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
Oh boy. We're gonna deflect with humor. That ogre killed our sister.
For the first few seconds. What do they feed those things?
I don't know anyone else that's even seen one. You're lucky just to be standing here. Somehow, Hawke, I imagine things won't be dull with you around. Not that I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind you. The constant threat of doom does tend to keep you awake.
Okay, I think that's an investigate. You know what, I'll
Anything
click
in
through any of
particular
them.
I should know about your brother?
To understand Bartrand, you've got to understand the Dwarven Merchants Guild. These are dwarves who would sell their mothers if they thought it'd get them a better share of the lyrium market. Anyone who deals with them has to sleep with a knife under their pillow. In my family, that's Bartrand.
Okay.
What are your plans for this trip into the deep roads?
Almost
Bartrand's
done.
running the show. Andraste's ass, he'd probably do that even if we weren't paying for everything. The tide we're looking
there's
for
your
is
beautiful
supposed
face,
to be a week's
Varric.
travel from the surface. So I hope you aren't scared of the dark. We've got supplies, muscle, excavators. The plan is to carry out everything that's not nailed down.
Good luck finding them. I found them real. I'm now going through all your chats. Found them real easy. I know. Listen, like I said last time, there's a lot. You go through these. Kirkwall is the main place for this. Unlike Origins, where it takes place on a more open world map, we are mostly in Kirkwall for this game. So I would have been a little bit more screwed if I had to find someone. No, I'm sorry. A little more screwed if we were like in the deep roads already or something. But I know Lowtown pretty well. Hightown, I would have also been more screwed. I don't know Hightown as well. But yes, so many good emotes. Felt a little bad that I was missing all those cleavage shots. You know, that's fair, but I hope it comforts you to know that I have that scene burned into my mind.
You're in luck. I'm always willing to talk about myself to beautiful women. My family came
Varric,
from
stop.
Orzammar, noble house Tethras, until my father got caught fixing provings. He and our whole house got exiled. No huge loss. I was born up here. Sunshine suits me just fine.
Are you a merchant? A mercenary?
I'm a younger son. It's a difficult and dangerous profession. A lot of us die of boredom.
Sure.
Fortunately, being Bartrand's younger brother keeps me on my toes. Maker knows he lacks subtlety. I'm the one who pulls strings to keep the coterie out of our hair. Keep us just a whisker ahead of the other families.
That's that. Yeah, well, in that case, oh no, let's say you're.
A lot of things can keep you awake, you know. I wouldn't reach for the doom first.
Sure, I could have a cup of tea in the morning, but I hear it's bad for you. I've spent my whole life in Kirkwall. Dangerous enough most days,
I have a cup of tea
but
in
it
the
doesn't
morning.
compare to the deep roads. So,
Or coffee.
This will be, let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurous.
All right. Talking to Varric was gonna be the last thing we did today, but now I gotta talk to Isabella, and then that will actually be the last thing. Oh, I mean, I'll talk to whoever this mysterious lady is. Oh, it says her name right there.
It was just an accident, right? You cut yourself and realized the power. You didn't actually deal with a demon.
Oh, no, I did.
Why would you do that?
I needed his help. He was really very nice about it.
Of course he was. He's using you to get a foothold in a mortal brain.
He's a spirit. He offered me his aid. I hardly think you're one to criticize.
You're new around here, aren't you? Welcome, and keep your wits about you. You're nothing but tits and arse to the men in this place, and they won't hesitate to grab at both.
Thanks, Subteria. Listen, we're just doing this conversation. I'm gonna have no glasses for, the outro. Actually, this conversation might take 5 minutes. Who knows? Am I ever gonna get to see Isabella's beautiful face? Okay.
Speaking from experience, are we?
After a few broken fingers here and there, they got the idea. I'm Isabella, Previously Captain Isabella. Sadly, without my ship, the title rings a bit hollow. You're Ferelden, aren't you? You have that look about you. I was in Denerim not too long ago.
Yes, you were.
I even met the hero of Ferelden.
Yes, you did.
If you know what I mean. You know, you might be just what I'm looking for to solve a little problem I have.
Yeah, so you wouldn't recognize her because she's had a complete character redesign, but this is Isabella is the one that we met in the Pearl at Denerim as Quaitriel, and God, which one of our boyfriends slept with her with us? I think Alistair and I slept with her, but it could have been Zevran and I slept with her. Either way, it was one of the boys. But yeah, we had a threesome. You guys can, I have no idea. I see lots of text. Okay, yeah.
Can't anyone fix their own lives around here?
Nope.
Must be something in the water. Someone from my past has been pestering me. I've arranged for a duel. If I win, he leaves me alone. But I don't trust him to play fair. I need someone to watch my back.
Probably smart.
Who's this person you've arranged to meet?
His name is Hader. We worked together back in Antiva. He's never liked me. He's been asking about me all around Kirkwall. He has terrible taste then. Thought I'd get it over with and meet him face to face.
Okay.
You wanted information from...
I hope none of these are
what was it?
Bad investigation options.
I asked Lucky and his boys to track down something
Hi, Chromavision.
They failed to do it. It's nothing to worry about, and this is much more important.
It's important that you know that I can't read that it's Chromavision, but I see the name is yellow, and I see the telltale green and purple of the boob emote. I can't see that it's the boob emote, but they're very distinctive colors.
Why a duel?
I like duels. It's what I do. And
She
if I win, he'll
also
be dead.
taught us to duel.
Problem solved.
Problem solved. I like that delivery. Is that...
What makes you think I'm right for this?
You saw me talking to Lucky, didn't you? Those boys couldn't manage simple information gathering. I
Poor
can't trust
Lucky.
the riffraff in this place to do anything right. But you're different.
Why, thank you. I'll do
I
it.
think I could manage watching your back.
I'll bet. I've arranged to meet Hader in Hightown after dark. I'll meet you there.
The truth is out
there. There, we have all these, Oh, look, I can level up. No, we're just gonna save game. Save. And then, yeah. Yeah. Cool. Welcome to the Age of Dragons 2. And that's it. That's it. I should maybe mute the game in case in case this music gets got. Well, that's it for today. Oh man, okay. What was that? Who was that though? It was Chromavision? Yeah, Chromavision. Welcome to the Age of Dragons 2. Thank you for the subscription. Did you guys hear that? Because the mic was literally behind my head, because that is how close I had to get to see who did that. Hi, thank you. Thank you for the resub. There, Chromavision. Truly disastrous. This was an interesting case of it getting hit twice in a row but not for combat. But for just trying to navigate the city, which I was very fortunate. I really looked out there that I was going to Lowtown, and Lowtown is pretty easy to navigate, and I know it very well. And I know specifically, I know where Meryl's house is, and I know where the Hanged Man is, and all that stuff. Oh, there goes my alarm. We're back. Okay, what did I miss this time? Yeah, boobs, Chromavision, perfect. Here representing the polycule. Yes, Isabella is here representing the polycule. Oh, let me, there we go. I was like, I had the game still running and there was like dialogue happening and nothing important, but I realized that there's potential for us to unduly miss some party banter, and we wouldn't want that. It could be no one else. Exactly. Yes. They do look similar, but she's much better here. Yeah, Isabella is like, she's clearly like very lightly based on the Isabella that we met in Origins, but yeah, she has a pretty big redesign here. Let this poor bisexual look at Isabella. Thanks, Catherine. Thanks. You will not see your beautiful lady. You monsters. You monsters. Yeah, she got you there, Anders. Quality comedy muffles. Good. You're noting all this for next time you redeem that? Right, so you're like, okay, if she's in Lowtown, don't redeem it. I mean, it depends who I'm looking for in Lowtown. The fact that I was specifically looking for Meryl and I know exactly where the alienage is, that was easy. And it would have been easy for me to get to the Hanged Man. I know both where it is on the map and where it is physically in Lowtown. So you have 33.5k saved up. You can do this all day. Yeah, I really need to get more things that people can redeem stuff for. That's something I need to talk to Rosale Play about, because I have what is it called, Triggerfire or whatever, and Stream Element stuff that if it would be cool to be able to get some more cool stuff for people to redeem with. And I will eventually turn on BG's on their minds again. 67.7k over here. Yeah, I will. Don't worry. BG's on their mind is gone because I got paranoid that it would be redeemed before I had I'm going to do an overlay for it. So and there's some logistics to figuring it out. So I got a little bit paranoid that it would get redeemed before I had figured those out. So I should do that soon, and then I can turn it back on. And yeah, and then when somebody gets to 90,000, yeah, then that'll happen. So you were at 62k. And then you spent 5k, did you? Oh man. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna just real quick do shoutouts because I gotta go to bed. So I upload my VODs to YouTube. I've just started uploading. In fact, I think they might all be out. I finally started uploading the Phasmophobia VODs, so those are all up there now or should be shortly. And they should all be up now. So that's exciting. The last Dragon Age stream is up. All that stuff is up. The Detroit speedrun is up. All that's on my YouTube, so you can find me there. Also on YouTube is a group called Polychrome. They are a group of friends, including me, who make fun videos, mostly gaming, talking about nerd stuff, a little bit of food chat, stuff like that. So you can check us out there. I quite like these people, and I think it's a good time, and I think you'll enjoy what we've made for you. You can also check all of the Polychrome people out on Twitch. We have, okay, I need to edit my font size because it's now cutting off. This is Venomous Goat TV. I'll give him a special shout out because it's cutting him off. There we go. And he will be back. So, okay, so we got Venomous Go TV who streams on Sunday evenings. He broke his elbow recently, but I think he will be back this Sunday. I think he is well enough or has enough mobility now with he's out of a cast and into a slightly more something that allows for a little bit more mobility. So he's going to be streaming something on this Sunday. I don't know if he's going right back into the games that he was playing before, or if there's something that's a little more chill that he'll be playing. I don't know. But yeah, check out his Twitter for more info there because he said he would tweet about it. On Sunday, every other Sunday afternoon and every other Monday evening, we have RoboDo TV. He is on this week. He will be streaming this week, I think, right? Am I right there? Anyway, I think he's streaming this week, and he is doing the final season of The Walking Dead. So that's exciting. he played the whole series. This has been a long time coming. It's all very exciting. On Tuesday evenings, we have Cinema Buns. He's been playing Destiny, and I think he's still playing Destiny. But yeah, because there's new Destiny content dropped recently, so he's been playing that. Rosaelle Play streams on Wednesday evenings. She's been doing Tears of the Kingdom lately, the new Zelda game, so that's been a lot of fun. Let me know if you're switching it up or if we're doing more Tears of the Kingdom this week, Rosaelle Play. Thursday evenings is me. My schedule is going to get very hectic as we get further into this month, but I should still be streaming next Thursday, more Dragon Age 2. I also try to stream Monday mornings. This past Monday morning didn't work out for a number of reasons, but I will hopefully be back for this coming Monday morning, and also I don't know, I might try to sneak one in either tomorrow or Friday after I work if I'm not too exhausted to make up for the fact that I missed a couple Mondays now. But we'll see. No promises yet. We'll see how I feel after work. And then on Saturday afternoons, we have Chromavision. So yeah, he plays a lot of retro games and a lot of platformers and a lot of retro platformers. And I had also been playing the Lego 2K Racing. Lego, why can I not remember the name of that freaking game? Literally every time. But yeah, it's like a new Lego racing game. It's a good time. Lego Mans in Cars seems right to me, and that's what I'm going to call it forever. Watch me be able to remember that for some reason and not the real name. I'll just never remember the real name, but Lego Mans in Cars will stick in my brain, and that's just its name now. So yeah, anyway, thank you all for joining. This was fun as per usual. I'm enjoying trying to remember this game because I'm remembering enough of it that I like go into a thing thinking I confidently know what's going to happen, and then it turns out it's not the quest I thought it was, because I'll be honest, some of the names for these quests could apply to multiple quests in this game. So yeah, anyway, we've met a good chunk. Have we met everybody? We might have met all our companions. We haven't got them all as companions yet, but who am I missing? We've met Meryl. Obviously we met Carver right at the beginning. We met Aveline right at the beginning. We met Varric pretty early on. And then Meryl and Anders. Sebastian. And Isabella and Fenris. Am I missing anyone? I'm going to be so embarrassed if I'm missing anyone. But in that case, I think we have met everyone. They're not all our companions yet. We have to do some stuff. Who is Sebastian? Sebastian is a DLC character, and you would not be... you could be forgiven for forgetting about him, because I always do. Sebastian is the Scottish bloke whose family was murdered, and he's the Prince of Starkhaven, and he's also the only one that, if the poly mod works, which I gotta double check. Oh god, make sure I remember before next time to double check that I've actually installed it now that we've met everybody. Yeah, you can... I'm not a Sebastian stan. Wow, that's a good... Man, that's a good one. That's a good one, Chromavision. That's real good. You should be proud of that one. Yeah. Yeah, he's a DLC character, so it's very possible you've never met him. I met him. I had the interesting experience of not meeting him till the third act. It was maybe my second playthrough. I don't think it was my first playthrough. It might have been my second though. Anyway, point is, I had the interesting experience of having never met him in the first two acts, of only meeting him in the third act, because I installed the DLC partway through a playthrough one time. But yeah, anyway, you don't miss much by not installing him until the third act. Anyway, I'll stop shitting on Sebastian. People out there like him, I know they do. He's just pretty meh to me. I don't know. I forget about him. It's fine. The point is that we've met all our companions now, and we will we won't even get Sebastian as a companion until the second act. I think the interaction we had with him today was the extent of Act 1's Sebastian content, I'm pretty sure. Everybody else, though, we are going to recruit into our team. And that's mostly what the first act is yeah. You gotta shower ASAP, sorry, bye. Oh no, I gotta get ready for bed! Oh no! Okay. Anyway, I also just gotta go. I gotta go to bed. So I'll see you guys later. Yeah. Bye!
Welcome to the Age of Dragons 2.